Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a nice day so far. It is May 8th, 2026, and it is a Friday. Normally, we do Tiny Bookshop on Thursdays, but I wasn't feeling well yesterday, so I took yesterday off and I postponed the stream until today. So here we are. It's nice to see you, Renegade. I hope you're doing well. Also, congrats on the first. Congratulations. It's very, very exciting. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, friend. What have you been up to? I hope things have been well for you. I have the question of the day here, everyone. What was the last video game that you beat, and how did you like it? And Renegade, you said Hades, and I've still not played Hades. Hades is on my list to play eventually. I don't know if it'll be a stream game or not. That might be something I play on my Steam Deck. I don't know. I don't know if there's enough demand for it. Maybe that's something I'd play on stream, but I don't know. I need to make room for games off stream again. I've sort of since I started streaming back in September, I've mostly been playing games on stream, unfortunately, which I mean is good, but also I've sort of, when I'm not streaming, I haven't been playing games as much. Hello, Makai. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing, friend? Hope you're well. 3 stream streak. We love that. Thank you, Makai. I appreciate you so, so much. You're such a wonderful person. I see you in so many of my friends' streams always. You are very much a very dedicated viewer. And I think everyone appreciates that. I think everyone appreciates that a lot. I swear, I see you in probably at least 10 different streams a day. Also, chat, we have to do our drink tour, okay? As Lace calls it, a drink tour. I have 2 drinks today. I have a Mountain Berry Blast Powerade here. Very delicious. It's very, very good. Just got these a few days ago. So I'm slowly working through them and they're very, very good. My second drink, we have vitamin water. And this is strawberry lemonade. Also extremely delicious. Extremely delicious. We will get to that at some point here during the stream. But yeah, we're doing Tiny Bookshop today. We are doing Tiny Bookshop today. It's the last stream of Tiny Bookshop as well. So say goodbye to Tiny Bookshop after today. We're going to be wrapping up everything we want to wrap up today. It might even end up being a slightly shorter stream today, depending on how I feel. I'm a little tired, I'll be honest. I'm a little tired. I slept a decent amount last night, but I woke up not feeling super rested. So we'll see. I mean, we're going to do at least 2 hours. We'll do at least 2 hours minimum. I'm going to finish up all the stuff I want to in Tiny Bookshop regardless. I don't think I have like 4 hours of content left in Tiny Bookshop that I need to finish. So we'll see, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to it though. I am looking forward to it though. Let's see. You too. I had a couple of interviews this week and the weather has been so nice. I'm always in such a good mood when the weather is nice. We love nice weather. I have really wanted rain though, and we are not getting rain, unfortunately. I've been wanting rain. It has not been happening. Hello, Flurbs. Hello, 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 friend. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I saw you in so many streams the other day. So many streams. I could not escape you. Not that I was upset about it or anything, but you know what? It was very funny to see you everywhere. I know that was so funny. It truly, we're just in the same groups of people. We're in the same crowds. Hello, Derpy. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's lovely to see you. I was just talking about how we're finishing up Tiny Bookshop today. We have a little bit of content left to do in it, but we don't have a crazy amount of stuff. There's probably enough content technically to do more streams of it, but I kind of just want to wrap up the stuff that we have already started, you know? Doing great, having a grand time. I love that. I'm so happy to hear that. Also, just a reminder here at the beginning of the stream, on Thursday, May 14th at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, we are going to be doing my 250 follower celebration stream / birthday stream. And we're going to be doing some GeoGuessr, community GeoGuessr. Everyone can play along, and it's going to be an amazing time. Just wanted to bring that up here at the beginning to remind everyone that if you are free, definitely make it. It's going to be an amazing time. It was really, really fun when I did it for my 100 follower celebration. And I think it's going to be an even better time this time. I'm very, very excited for it. I am very, very excited for it. Honestly, I kind of just want to dive into Tiny Bookshop now. I want to give myself plenty of time to get a bunch of stuff done in it. I think it's going to be really good. Let me move this stuff over into these different slots. Not slots, different screen. By the way, I have a question. When you do buy Hello Kitty Island Adventure, will you buy it for Switch or Steam? I'm going to be buying it on Steam for sure. Definitely on Steam. That's where I buy all of my games. I don't technically own a Switch. So it's not something that would really even be a possibility. I would have to buy it for the Switch because I do have one right now, but it's not, you know, it's not mine. So it's like, I don't know. It wouldn't be worth it for me to do that. But that's where like I will be at some point here. I want to stream Pokemon Snap. I was originally going to do the original Pokemon Snap, but now I'm thinking maybe I just do the Switch version of it. Maybe that's what I do. Maybe I do the 2016 version of Pokemon Snap. I think that might be very, very fun. Okay, we're into the game. We're going to click resume and we're in. Chat, for those of y'all who are not familiar with Tiny Bookshop, this is a super cozy book management game, like bookshop management game. You stock your shelves with books. You don't really get to pick what books you have, but you pick the genre of the book. And then there's like probably like near 2,000 real books in the game. And the way it works is you sell these books to people, and sometimes people come in and they want like a recommendation based on like an example. Like they'll kind of say, oh, I like horror books and stuff, but I don't like gore. They might say something like that, and then they might also give an example of a book they've liked in the past, and then you have to go through the books on your shelf to recommend it to them. There are also like townspeople in the game that have little quests and stuff, and you can help them. And there's like story development over time, and you get to know them better. And it's very, very cute. It's very, very cozy. I am a huge fan of it. Huge fan of this. I'm gonna be sad to be finishing it, but you know what? I'm also very, very excited to be finishing it, because that means we can play some other stuff as well. Today is Saturday, and I remember that we need to go to Rye Park. We need to go to Rye Park because there is a little quest that we have to do at that location. Let me grab my shelves if I can. How do I do this again? There we go. I need to take the shelves out of my like actual like bookshop, and now I need to go put them in my tiny bookshop, which is this little wagon. Okay, we're gonna put this here. We are going to go to the interior. We're gonna put some of these books out here on the ground. It's a little bit silly, but it's what we gotta do in order to... Oh, can this fit in here? Can. How many books does this fit? 24? It's 24. That's 18. Okay, well then we're gonna put this one back, and we're gonna put this one in here because it fits more books. We want to fit more books, chat. Can we fit anything on top of that, actually? I'm a little bit curious. There is shelf space on top of it. Okay, that's sick. Honestly, we're going to put these books on top. I think that makes the most sense. Do I worry about any of this other stuff? This is another part of the game where you get to decorate your bookshop a little bit. I think we're actually just fine, though. What we're going to do is we're just going to clear out the space here. And each different location has books that sell better than other books. And so Rye Park, drama, fact, and travel sell the best. So drama, we're just going to fill up a bunch. So what was it again? Fact and travel as well. Fact and travel. We're going to we're going to do like 20 of each of the ones that sell really well. Because why not? Why not, right? And then we're just going to kind of do some sort of amount of these other books. So 4, and then we want 4 crime at least. And now we'll end up doing like 2 more of each of them probably. I think that makes sense. 2 more. And then at the end here, it looks like we might be able to put like 1 more of each. So we'll go like crime, fantasy, classic, kids. Okay, perfect. 88 of 88. We have 7 of all the books that aren't going to sell quite as well. And then 20 of the ones that will sell pretty well. So that makes sense to me. We're going to do this. We're going to do this, chat. I'm excited. I'm excited. Also, some of these locations will have like little books lying around like this that just get added to your collection. And it's kind of a silly little thing that exists, but I like it. There's also a little zoom in button, which isn't super useful, but it is a thing. So here we go. I believe that on Saturdays, the study group is here. This is the only group that I haven't talked with yet. Welcome. Fresh-faced student. Are you here to join our study group? I'm gonna take a quick drink here. Fresh-faced student. Nice. Feel free to come by whenever you need. We meet here every Saturday. Become a brainiac. Stamp collected. Join the study group. You're welcome to join the students for a reading session. Usually we start by sharing our goals. You missed that one today, but don't worry. Next up is our allotted reading hour, and at the end we will split into groups to quiz each other or present our findings. So, reading hour, everyone. Okay, let me click on it again here. Hi, love. I see you're joining the study group too. It really helps me stay motivated when other people are also reading with me. I'll bet we're kind of similar in that way, eh? I love Moira. Moira's my favorite character in the game. Anyway, have fun, alright? Alright. We should probably start splitting into pairs now. We're gonna join the studying. Absolutely we are. Motivated by the studious folks around you, you take some time out of your busy day to read up on a new subject. Because even booksellers struggle to keep up with it all sometimes. With rapt attention, you discover another aspect to life that you had never considered before. You can practically feel the light being shed on another dark corner of our world, and you blink up into the sun. Another group member looks up as well, and you each excitedly share your newfound wisdom until the meeting ends. Hey, sick. Did we do this? Is it all finished here now? Let me talk over here, because Fern was who we have this quest for, and I think we might need to actually open up our bookshop first, though. Yes, okay. Oh, don't mind me. I just, dropped my glasses. Yep, found them again. Did we end up... Is this finished? I'm curious. This was new. Yes, so I got this. Okay. We got that final stamp. Lovely. We've done it. We have done it. So now we just have to keep an eye on the bookshop and recommend things that people need help, which there will definitely be people that need recommendations. It's always how it is. Okay. Let's see. So we're selling a couple fact books right off the bat. Okay. I will rage if none of the characters kiss, and I'd love to read something classic. However, pop science isn't really my thing. I'm on a deadline. Okay, so this person needs something romantic, or at least where there's something where there's some kissing, and they'd like it to be a classic if we can help it. We have some classics in here. So let's see if we can find something that sounds romantic. The Nightingale, Hans Christian Andersen. It's 24 pages. I don't think this one is a romance. Annabelle Lee, that's not a romance. To the Lighthouse, Virginia Woolf. That one's not a romance either. Let's see. Little Women? Yeah, but I mean, this is gonna be, you know, honestly, what we might do is we might just go Little Women and see if this is okay. It worked. This is an acceptable option, so I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it, chat. Okay, so we've sold a couple of classics now as well. We don't have a lot of classics, but we have a few. I'm honestly hoping we sell out of like at least one of our 20 book options. Like either I think it's like drama, fact, or travel, I think it was. I want to sell out at least to one of those. Heyo, I have exciting news to share. Our little poster campaign really worked. Not only is the theater troupe on board, but we got permission for the event from the city council, thanks to Tilla's persuasive powers. So in Scarlet and Violet, there's these event raids known as 7 stars. It's a boss battle that you can do solo or with friends. I'm gonna fight it with a friend layer, and I built a really fun support mod for it. Oh, I love that. I played Scarlet. I don't remember these events you're talking about though. It's been a while. I played Scarlet when it originally came out, when I had my own Switch. And I'm looking forward to playing again someday. Because I'm going to work my way through the Pokemon games and get more and more recent over time. So I'm very much looking forward to getting to Scarlet eventually. It'll be a while though, probably. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll skip ahead and skip back. I don't know. Maybe I won't end up doing them in exact order. It's my original intention was that, but we'll see what happens. Well, and thanks to you, of course. A lot of new people are interested in Silence Library now. I love that. I absolutely love that. And they want to hear us play. Thanks for the help, mate. It's a huge breakthrough for us as a band, and you really helped me gain some confidence. We love that. That's important. New memory, concert coordinator. Silence Library is ready for their first ever concert, mostly thanks to your efforts. Alright, there's a lot of preparation waiting for me now, since we agreed to have the concert on Thursday. I'll see you there, right? Would be cool to have you supporting us from the crowd. It'll happen. I'm gonna be there, for sure. Too loud for the library. New request. Cheer on Silence Library on Thursday at the Lighthouse. Maybe start a mosh pit. I don't know about the mosh pit, but I'll be there. I'll definitely be there. Okay, what are you looking for? I get to pick a book. You can't go wrong with a play. I don't think I'll ever outgrow children's literature, and I like a book that doesn't take itself too seriously. Okay, so they potentially want like a child's play, like Chucky, you know? No, they want it's a little bit conflicting here because I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a play in the kids' books, but I might just be able to give them a kids' book and they might be fine. Sometimes you don't need to match absolutely everything perfectly. So honestly, maybe I just give them the Neverending Story and see what happens. This might be fine. No, they were more focused on the play, apparently. I knew it wasn't a play, but I thought maybe they would have been okay with a kid's book. Apparently not. Apparently that's not the case, chat. That's unfortunate. It's a little unfortunate, but, you know, we'll manage. We will manage. I need some help. Okay, Tilda, what do you need? So, dear, anything I haven't read yet? I could really use something with a political message. Also, trying to read more from female authors. Okay, interesting. This one, we should probably look in drama. There might be something in here. So we want something from a female author. Jane Austen. Jane Austen would be a good one. But we also want a political message here. So we're going to try our best to find something political by a female author. Let's see here. I don't know about that one. I'm skimming right now, but if I like see some things that sound or like look like they might be some potential options, I'll read through what it actually says. So they want something with a political message. That is important here. Something with a political message. That is an important aspect of this right now. What is Welcome to Hyeonam-dong Bookshop? She doesn't have many customers, but Youngju hopes to keep her bookshop open just a little longer. She hires a barista, invites guest speakers, and starts a book club, a cozy Korean bestseller about savoring the simple joys in life after over chasing productivity. I don't know if this is a political book or not. I mean, the last bit there about savoring the simple joys in life over chasing productivity, that could be a political message potentially. But I also don't know if this is a female author because I don't know Korean names like that. Makes it tough. There's Agatha Christie here, but I'm guessing this is not a political book. I don't know if Agatha Christie books are very political. I've never read an Agatha Christie book. After their sister's death, 3 wildly different siblings return to New York to save their childhood home and face the truths they've long avoided. A moving, sharp story of grief, identity, and the ties that bind. I don't know. I'm going to just throw it out there. I'll be honest. It doesn't work. Thankfully, there's not really any punishment for getting this wrong. So it's fine. I'm not that worried. I still want to try and get them if I can, though. Hey, I think you've now joined all of the groups here, right? I have, Fern. I absolutely have. New memory. It's all about popular. Yay, Fern finally seems ready to join the writers group. I love that. Very happy for Fern. We like Fern. Fern's great. You've made that look a lot easier than I thought. I guess no one really questioned why you wanted to join. For some reason, I thought I would need to justify myself a lot. But it seems they're all just happy to have new members. That's really sweet. So now I should probably go and join, huh? I think you should, Fern. Well, wish me luck, please. I'm absolutely wishing you a ton of luck, Fern. Hi, hello. I'm looking for a fresh kids book, and I'm a crime fan. Well, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to find a kids book about crime. That might be a little tough. Yep, love crimes, but plot twists are usually a bit too exciting for me. Okay, interesting. So I'm going to look in the kids books and see if there's any. Honestly, I hate this. Nancy Drew. Okay, you know what? You are right, Renegade. You are right. Nancy Drew would be a good option. I don't think we have any Nancy Drew in here, though. Interesting. Wait, what is this? A classic picture book about the dangers of taking naps under trees filled with monkeys. Hilarious and repetitive. What every child wants. Doesn't sound like crime. Never Any Story. Not really a crime book. Peanuts. It's only a crime not to have read any Peanuts. Don't Be Silly, Mr. Twiddle. Mr. Twiddle is a kind and honest fellow, but he's often forgetful, lazy, and very, very, very silly. This is a collection of his hilarious misadventures and the many muddles he gets himself and poor Mrs. Twiddle into. Not a crime book, unfortunately. Let's see, The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse, Book 1. In a world where we have to navigate so much, unlikely friends often help us find our way home. So goes for the boy, the mole, the fox, and the horse, who share their life lessons along the way. With beautiful watercolor pictures, this is truly a book for all ages. Doesn't sound like there's any crime there, though. The rhythm of the rain, with the gentle tip of his jar, a boy sends droplets of water on a long journey downstream. This gorgeous picture book follows that journey, gently tracing the path of the water cycle. That's a very interesting idea for a book, but there are no crimes being committed or solved. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't think I have an option for this, really. I'm just going to kind of go with this. Okay, this did fit, apparently. Not the crime part, I'm guessing, but like it's a kid's book, so it still worked. I don't know. I'm fine with it, though. I'm not going to complain. Why would I complain about a decent result, you know? Okay, so what have we sold the most of? Drama. We've sold plenty of drama. We're out of crime. Okay, here we go. Another recommendation. So, I did not find what I was looking for. I need to live vicariously through an epic adventure. Bonus points if it was written by a woman. Okay, so honestly, we're gonna look in drama first. We want to find something that's like an epic adventure. Epic adventure. Asterios is one of the world's greatest architects. This award-winning graphic novel. This is an architect book. Okay, I don't think this doesn't sound like an epic adventure. Let's see. I'm just hoping I see something. I don't know if we have an adventure book. What about fantasy here? Anything in fantasy? This is from a series. Renegades number 3. The Renegade's greatest enemy is alive. A danger once more to Gatlin City. And this thrilling conclusion to the Renegades. Okay, so again, this sounds like an epic adventure to me, so I'm just going to throw it out here and see if it happens. Also, it was written by a woman, but apparently this person doesn't care. Apparently there's no heroic protagonist in that. Yeah, I don't think there was a better option for me, though. I think that was our best shot at possibly getting it. I don't know. I've never read the book, so I couldn't really tell you exactly what's going on, but it was written by a woman. And to me, it sounded like an epic adventure of some sort, right? But alas. So we sold like a decent amount of drama and a decent amount of fact. Not really much else, though, to be honest with you. Not really much else. It's too bad. It is too bad, chat. Also, we are just buying up everything that we see in here. This is just like to buy more books to add to our collection over here of books. We have so much money that there's no reason to not just buy it. Also, I'm gonna kind of move my camera just over a little bit because I'm like having to like scoot over weird. I don't want to have to do that, so I'm hoping this is better. Here we go. It seems better actually. It does seem a little bit better. Antiquated shelf fits 50 books. I'm grabbing it. Absolutely. It's worth a lot, but you know what? I'm good with that. I'm also gonna buy the theater sale sign. And then here we go. We must. Nope, we're not gonna. Oh, I guess we took that down. Okay, I keep on forgetting how to do some of this stuff. This is a 24 bookshelf. Let me look at other shelves that I have in here. This one, really good. Huge shelf. So this one fits 40 books. So we have what? 50, 40, 24. And then these are all 24 bookshelves as well. Okay, we're not going to worry about the rest of it, I guess. Let's see. Do we have an option here just for like plants? I don't know. I'm just going to look at the objects maybe. All items. Here we go. That's what we're looking for. We want this on the roof. Okay, we're good now. Let me find out where we want to go next, because what like final stamps do we have to do? Rye Park. There's something else in Rye Park that we got to do. I don't remember what. 5, 7. We have more stuff at the beach to do apparently. I don't know what to do there. What else were we trying to wrap up? Was something else we were trying to wrap up somewhere? Was it at the lighthouse? Maybe? No. What about the characters? Anything going on here? Got a gold memory there. We need to finish up the stuff with Klaus. At the lighthouse on Thursday, there's going to be stuff going on. Honestly, what I would like to do is I'd like to go into here, maybe. Maybe just forget about it. I can only go to the beach. Why can I only go to the beach? Is something going on here? Something must be going on at the beach. I can only go there. Kids, fantasy, and crime. We're gonna do a ton of kids books. We're gonna do like 40 kids books. We're gonna go crazy with it, okay? Because we can fit so many books in here. Whoop, I didn't mean to go out of there. I meant to actually, you know what? Maybe it's a good idea to go in here because I want something that will do plus to kids stuff. I'm gonna put this in here maybe. Snowman. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. What is this? Plus 1% recommendations. I don't think that's what I want. I want to put this here because that's going to boost kids, the amount of kids that are coming up. Plus 2% to book sale chance. Put that here. The snowman's melted. Okay, so this doesn't work when it's not winter, apparently. While there are fewer than 7 books in your shop, that doesn't seem right for me. So plus 5% drama. Plus 9% kids. Plus 2% travel. What sells well here? Fantasy and crime. So what is the real ivy plant? Is that this? Yes, it is. Maybe we get rid of it. Because we mostly want to boost kids books, I think. We also don't really want to boost crime, I don't think. No, we do. We do want that. Okay. So we also want to do fantasy, though. We want to boost fantasy as well. What do we have to boost that? I don't know. There's stuff, but like at the same time, I'm sort of like, do I want to do that? I don't know. Fantasy, we want to boost fantasy. We want 20 of those. What else do we have? What else do we sell here? Well, here, crime. Okay, now we're gonna do like 7 of each other type of book, I think. 7. Classic, that's 8. Oh, I got an achievement for vast collection. Have at least 100 books on your shelves. So this is the first time I've had that, because in the past I didn't have any sort of, I didn't have enough bookshelves or like large enough bookshelves to actually be able to do that. That's kind of that's kind of fun, you know? I'm glad we were able to get that. Okay, we're gonna crazy with some of these books. What sells the best here? Honestly, it seems like it's gonna be drama. So let's put like 2 extra drama books at the end. 114. Here we go. We're gonna try and sell a ton of kids books at the beach today. Having too much choice can make finding the right book a little harder. While you have more than 100 books in your shop, minus 15% to all book sale chance. Okay, so you sell less well when you have over 100 books, apparently. Still gonna be worth it to make sure you don't run out of books anytime soon. So there are reasons. Oh my goodness. I'm here, no one panic. Hello, Auntie. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna do my best not to panic, Auntie, okay? I apparently have too many books in my bookshop. I have 114. And if you have over 100 books in your bookshop, there's like, yeah, it says analysis paralysis. Minus 15% to all book sales chance. So I'm not going to be able to sell as many books, apparently. I'm all right, just tired and avoiding packing. That's so fair, though. You've been doing so much packing lately. Just so much packing. I hope it's going well, though, at least. You know? Ouch, my back. Make me feel. Make me think. Give me something poetic. Also, I enjoy a good classic from time to time. I really enjoyed Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Okay, so you want a classic, maybe something kind of magical. Let's see. Anything that's Canterbury Tales? You know what? I kind of like the idea of going with like Picture of Dorian Gray, maybe. Let's just throw it out there, see what happens. Okay, I don't know what to give there in that instance, I guess. You can breathe now. Dorian Gray's Ranger. I've heard it's great. I've heard it's great. I've never read it myself, though. But I've heard great things about it. Okay. We're selling all right. We're selling all right so far. We've sold 13 kids books. 14. Make it 14. I hope you're doing okay, though, Auntie. What did you have for supper today? Did you have supper yet? Da 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 da. Oh, hello. Sorry, I was lost in thought. How's your day going? I was invited to a get-together at the bonfire tonight. Nothing big, just a few people from the local writing and publishing scene having a drink together. But you know, I've never really done this type of social engagement before, so I'm excited. You should stop by too if you'd like. I could stop by. Yeah, that sounds nice. It's only 4:40, so no, that's fair. I don't forget, but like there's a part of my brain that does, I don't know, forget's not the right word, but like I kind of glance over it when I ask like what you ate, because in my brain also, you can have supper at like 4:40, you know, it's a little early, but so what did you catch, Mackay? Caught a rare marlin worth 97 gold. We love that. We absolutely love that. That's a really good get, Mackay. Did have some what kind of pasta did you have for lunch? You had nachos, Renegade? I love that. I absolutely love that. I not for supper, but for a snack before stream. And also earlier in the day, I'm double dipping on this. I had some pretzels with hummus. Auntie, you inspired me. You inspired me, and I now have hummus and pretzels. And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Because pretzels are kind of like a dry snack. So having hummus really makes a difference. Really makes a huge, huge difference. Pesto and tomato, 2 things I'm not supposed to have. Oh, but you know what? Was it delicious? I hope it was good. Double dip on those pretzels, absolutely. Actually, you know, to be fair, I don't really double dip. Even if it's my own food, I'll be so honest. With like a mozzarella stick, maybe, in the sense that I'll dip the mozzarella stick, take a bite off that end, and then flip it around, and then dip the other end that I haven't bitten off of. And of course, I would only do that if I am the only person eating from it. Like I'm very, I don't know. I'm not really a double dipper. Not really a double dipper. Shh, honey, we're talking to the bookseller right now. I'd like to start a new series. I'm a fan of books like The Lightning Thief. That is Percy Jackson. I miss cheese sticks. I wish you could have them. I bet you could probably have like fake cheese sticks though, right? I'm sure that's like a possibility for you. It's not the same, of course. Ooh, book from the Witcher series. I think we throw that in there. I think that's the right way to do this. Yes, I thought so. I absolutely thought so. I tried fake ones and they were meh. I'm sorry to hear that. I wish they were better. I really do wish they were better. So, do you still like marine biology and stuff? Yeah, I'm into it. I'm absolutely into it, Harper. I think it's really cool that you stick with that stuff. You even took all that time to collect them from around here. I want to be more like you when I'm older. Okie dokie. I'll see you later for the fire then. Bye. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wow, it hurts to leaf through your pages today. I practiced guitar for hours yesterday, so now my fingertips are trashed. I mean, I own both Percy Jackson and Witcher. Yeah, I've never read the Witcher books. I've read the first 2 Percy Jackson books. I need to read the 3rd Percy Jackson book still. I feel like every girl from the 90s loves marine biology. Is that like a trope? I don't think I'm familiar with it actually. But I suppose that's a good sign, isn't it? I feel a lot more motivated these days. I'll see you tonight, yeah? I'll definitely see you. Yes, at the bonfire. I love the bonfire. It's gonna be brilliant. I'm looking forward to it. You blame Lisa Frank? That's fair. That's fair. Hi there. Wow, look how nice our last summer day turned out. I hope the sunshine will last just a little while longer. I hate cycling to university in the rain. So glad we're friends, by the way. Your book selection has been so fun this year, and your company's not too bad either. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you at the bonfire, yeah? The hearts? The hearts? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, game. Okay. Okay, we've sold 30 kids books. Please, I want to sell the last 9. I would love to sell the last 9. 32. 34. 35. There's an achievement for selling 40 of them, I'm pretty sure. Please, game. Oh, wait, I sold 20 fantasy books. That's an achievement I just got. Please, a couple more kids books. A couple more. Okay, Tilda's coming in. She's not going to buy kids books, though. Hello there. It seems like your workday is done for the day, yes? Then why don't you join me for the bonfire tonight? I will be there. I'm looking forward to hearing how your summer has been and what you'll write on your note. But go on and chat with your friends by the sea cave first. I'll wait for you by the fire, and then I'll give the signal when everyone is ready. We're not going to sell any more kids books, are we? We're going to be at 37. Psychedelic dolphins on every binder and folder. Oh yeah, no, nostalgia right there. I'm familiar with that for sure. Obviously, I was more of a 2000s child, but I definitely remember psychedelic dolphins. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm gonna knock the beach ball. Oh, there's my ball. That's cute. That's very, very cute. Okay, I picked up some more seashells. Also, this is amazing. I would love to go to a beach and see this kind of like sandcastle sort of stuff going on. Who are we gonna talk to? Gosh, I feel underprepared for the start of the semester tomorrow. I mean, I know it's gonna be fine. I'm a master of science after all, but what if I mess it up? The research is so much more intricate and complicated now. Then there's the tutoring. Goodness, what if my students all hate me? Well, deep breaths. All I can do is give it my best shot. And try to leave these pesky anxieties behind. Yep. Throw them straight into the bonfire. Oh, I already talked to Anne. Wow, such a clear night. I love watching the stars.
Wow.
Have you come up with a note yet? Okay, we are talking to Moira now. Man, I can't believe I missed this last year. I bloody love the bonfire night. Although I wish they would let me change the music. I need something to dance to. Very funny. see. Klaus, what's going on? Huh. Another bonfire night already, eh? I guess I was hoping to have gotten a little farther with my music by now. Who knows? Maybe our big break is right around the corner. Not ready to give up yet. Okay, what's Walt up to? Ah, there's nothing better than a warm fire and the smell of the sea on a warm summer's eve. I think I'll close my eyes for just a bit. Enjoy your evening, young'un. What's Harper up to here? Actually, I kind of look forward to classes. No one wants to admit it, but learning is the best. If you don't go to school, I'll know more than you so fast. Anyway, don't come looking for me on Monday morning, okay? I won't ditch class just to hang out with you, but I might come by the shop after school. But now I have some important business to take care of. Fire business. Bonfire night is the best. We're not going to talk to Tilda yet. We're going to talk to Fern. ... Thanks for encouraging me to make more connections. I'm a lot less lonely tonight. I love that. Miriam? It's so funny because there's a holiday called Bonfire Night in the UK. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. Yeah, that's like Guy Fawkes Day, isn't it? Isn't that like the alternate name for it? Am I thinking of the right thing? I'm pretty sure, right? Yep, okay. I thought so. Dolphins have the best PR. They're actually often terrible. Yeah, I've heard dolphins are kind of a menace. This whole V for Vendetta thing. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Well, another year gone by. Time does not stop for anyone, does it? But let us not dwell on sentimentalities. Tomorrow is just a Monday like any other. And you, make sure to use your time wisely while you are still young. And yeah, dolphins are bullies. The frat boys of the sea. Here we go. Huh. I'm so glad we have such a clear night tonight. Did you have a chance to chat with everyone yet? If so, we could go ahead and get everyone together to burn our notes. But remember, the celebrations will end afterwards, so you won't get another chance to talk to your friends. Yes, I am ready. Here we go. Does it have to be a note? Can I burn a picture? Of course you can, Harper. Okay, I don't like this drawing anymore. Congrats on 300 followers. Thank you so much, Lakin. I appreciate you. I appreciate you a ton. I hope you're having a wonderful night. I hope you're doing well, friend. What have you been up to? Also, for anyone in here who has not answered the question of the day yet, the question of the day is as follows. What was the last video game that you beat, and how did you like it? I'm going to take a drink of my Powerade. It's very good. It's very, very delicious. This is a Mountain Berry Blast, which is like just like a mixed berry flavor. It's very good. It's very delicious. Okay, what other dialogue we got here? Whoosh. Harper's terrifying. Harper's gonna burn down my bookshop. I'm afraid of failure, but I need to allow myself the space to grow and learn. Mine was Fresh Start Cleaning Simulator. It was very relaxing. Highly recommend. That sounds good. I like a cleaning simulator. I think that's good. Maybe I should use that energy to clean my own actual space though. I really want to get Power Wash Simulator. I want to get that and play through that on stream. I think that would be really good on for like some bonus streams maybe. I think that could be nice. Question of the day. I rarely finish games. I usually explore for ages and then get distracted by another game. That's fair. That is fair. My last game I actually finished, I think, was Detroit Become Human. So I've never played it, but I've watched playthroughs of it. Such a good game. It's been a while since I last watched someone play it. So I'm thinking at some point I want to play through that on stream. I think that'd be really nice. Maybe like next year. Maybe that would be an option. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe it'll be sooner than then. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, no, cleaning in gaming is way better. You know what? Cleaning in gaming is probably better, but cleaning in real life probably more useful. Played through it 4 times. It's the best. Well, Auntie, you're going to be an immense help then in the future. when I play through it, you can be here and help me. Even when I feel like no one understands me, I am not alone. We're burning it up. Lovely. 100%. I know my worth, and I don't need to prove it. Heck yeah, Moira. Woo! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Feels good to let go. I trust in my experience. Yep. Also, what should I have to eat after stream chat? What do y'all think I should have? Any ideas? I am not responsible for the decisions of others. I like the lighthouse in the background. I think that's a really, really nice touch here. I think it's very lovely. Pizza could be an option. How are we feeling about pasta though? Maybe I do pasta. Pasta would also be a very good option. Because this will end up being probably a shorter stream, I think. I mean, we'll see. We'll see the length of it. I don't know yet. I've been really hard on myself, and I'm ready to let that go. I love that. Alfredo pasta would be a very good option, I think. I think that could be absolutely delicious. Oh, song time, song time. I am needed. Their notes are caught by the flames of a mesmerizing and lively fire. As your attention is drawn by its colors and lights, by the smell of smoke and sweet summer drinks. Copyright free. Yes, exactly. Thankfully it is. DMCA will not be getting me tonight, chat. And by the soft, crackling noises of wood, your thoughts slowly drift away. You think back on more than a year spent in Buxtonbury. What would you like to leave behind? The need to please others, my self-doubts, my fear of endings, my self-doubts. Got a lot of those, chat. Got a lot of those. A flimsy paper note drifts from your hand into the fire, and you watch as the words slowly give way to ash. Beautiful. Thank you, everyone. It's been a lovely summer with you all, as always. You feel a sense of relief and determination. What does the future have in store for you? I will embrace the process. I will believe in myself. I will not shy away from difficulty. I will believe in myself. As your resolve grows into a small flame of your own, you step away from the bonfire and let your gaze wander to the stars. What a beautiful sky in the game, too. Absolutely gorgeous. Like they did a very good job with the appearance of it. We're gonna buy more books. I don't even care. Price. It doesn't matter to me. I think we just want to buy tons of books. Orientation week starts. Is there anything for me to do at the university? Looks like there is, yes. So I need to go there now. That makes sense to me. Go to the university and sell some books there. What sells well at the university? Fact, classic, and drama. Go fact. Oh, classic. Drama. Let us see. Okay, drama is gonna sell really well, actually. Maybe we go 40 drama books. Let's just go crazy with the drama books. Maybe we go less on the others. Maybe we go like 10 of them. All right, let's go 15 maybe. Let's do 15 of each of these. Hello, D. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Thank you for the congrats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you ton. How is The Walking Dead going for you? I hope The Walking Dead is going amazing. I was in there hanging out, obviously lurking, but I missed stuff. I missed it, and so I'm curious how that's going. Anything happening that's been shocking you or surprising you or anything? So I love those games. Those games are so good. They're so good. They're a little stressful though. I will be honest. They're very, very stressful. They're stressful games. And you know, it's been so much drama, but I'm enjoying it. They are so much drama. It's all of the characters are like constantly relying on Clementine to make decisions in those games. And it's like, why are you relying on this literal child? This literal child is like the only thing keeping everyone together. It's insane. Like it's a nuts series. It's a nuts series for sure. I'm 11 and these people are grown ass adults. Exactly. Oh man, those games are really good, but yeah, no, sometimes the drama is just a little bit much. But I like it, you know. What are you to do? What are you to do? There's nothing to do really. You just kind of have to live with it, I guess. We're playing some Tiny Bookshop. We're actually finishing it up today because there were things that I wanted to get done in it. I finished up the main storyline of the game. I'm just finishing up some like side quest stuff. Nothing too crazy. We're not going to fill up all of our bookshelves, I don't think, this time. I think maybe we can add a few more books here, but I want to keep it under 100. I think that is my strategy, is just keep it under 100. And then we'll be good. We're going to go ahead and just add like one more of each of these. And I think that's probably pretty good. It's under 100. We're at 97. I think this is good. I think we're just fine doing this. Okay, we're at the university now. There's definitely some like quest stuff here to do that I haven't finished up yet, so I am hoping for the best. All right, that should be all. Oh, one more thing actually. Last year, a student brought their iguana to class and it ate the professor's hat. So there's a general ban on pets this year. Unless you have written permission from the headmaster. All right, any questions? I mean, that's an insane thing. Like, also, it's insane that they're just gonna ban all pets because someone brought an iguana that ate a hat. That's nuts. But also, unfortunately, realistic. Like, one person ruining it for everyone else. Oh, that's very silly. Oh, there's a book over here I can pick up. Is there any more? I'm looking for more books. I don't see any. Oh, there's one right there, I think. Oh, and there's one hidden right here. Okay. I'm good with that. Okay, Moira needs help. They don't play around about their hats. You know what, Lincoln? You're right, and maybe they're right. Maybe the hats are really, really nice. These could be amazing hats. And you know what? Maybe I'm the one being ridiculous. What's up? I'm into horror, and something from a series would be nice. Also, I quite like a thrilling story. I don't think they brought a lot of horror, like a horror, really? I don't, you know what, to be fair, I don't think I brought a lot of horror stuff either. I don't have a lot of horror stuff or horror stuff. That's nuts. That's a nuts flub. That's wild. Okay, true crime story. Something from a series you want. I wonder if there's a horror thing in here. There's some hoes in this house. We sure hope so, you know? We sure hope so. I'll be so honest. I also almost said horp so. I don't know what's going on with my brain today. Just it's flub after flub, okay? Bait and Witch. Okay. This sounds amazing already. This is an amazing title. Bait and Witch. That's good. That's really good. Also, Moira wants something from a series. This is in a series. Josie expected to lie low in Wilfred, Oregon for a bit when she took a job as the small town's only librarian. She didn't expect latent magic powers, a fight to save the library from being torn down, or finding a body in the woods, but has to tackle all three head on. I don't know what kind of voice I was doing there, but I committed to it. Just like a weird warbly kind of voice that like kind of slips into like a higher register every once in a while. I don't know really what's going on there, but you know what? I'm okay with it. We're going to suggest this because this sounds very, very interesting. Need to look this up. This sounds ace. I'll be so honest, Auntie. When I read this title, I immediately was thinking like Auntie would love this. Just based on the title, it sounds great. We're going to recommend it. Okay, Moira is into it. I'm very happy with that. I'm very, very happy with that. Okay, no drama books. Okay, well, I was literally just about to say no drama books have been sold yet. But here we go. One down. 39 more to go. I guess we'll see. Guess we'll see if we can pull it off. Moira gets it. Moira absolutely gets it. We love Moira. Moira is a fantastic character. We love her. They look amazing. The outfit, the hair. I love Moira. Lakin, you've redeemed your daily dose of radiation. Congratulations on that. Congratulations on that. Also, I've been forgetting to call other people getting their daily dose of radiation. There definitely been a bunch of other people that have been grabbing it. And I wasn't commenting on it. Let's see. I'm scrolling up here. There's definitely people. I don't want to scroll all the way back up. Oh, wow. I forgot how busy it gets here during orientation week. Look at all the first years. I always feel a little bit bad for them. They look so terrified. I still remember what it was like running around this big new place, trying to find the right buildings. And the endless icebreakers. Goodness, what a nightmare. Now that I tutor them, at least I get to come up with my own cringy introduction games. Well, anyway, we should do something to help those poor new arrivals out. Could you hang up this campus map in the bookshop? Absolutely. Great, thanks. I can hang up a map. Did I tell you about my book I can't remember? No, I don't think so. There's a book you can't remember, Auntie? Tell me about it. I'm interested. I want some cold, hard facts. I collect outdated... Oh, your book? Did I tell you about my book? I can't remember. Oh! Okay, so I interpreted your sentence in like a completely wrong way. Like I derived a completely different meaning from your sentence. But you did tell me about the book you're working on, but refresh my memory on it. I would love to hear more about it. So Miriam wants outdated books and niche books. Okay, something old. Something niche. What is this? Little Women? Not really what we're looking for. I want to just find something that's like real old. Like if I look through like these books, I want something from like the 1800s or older. I don't know if we're gonna find it. And they want something niche, but facts they want. There's actually, this is a fact book section, so it's become a series. Unfortunately, my brain wants to tell more stories. I love that though. I love that. But the first book is about a woman in her late 40s in Oregon who stumbles onto a magical artifact and posts about it online, and a secret society at the Vatican is after her because of it. I love that. That sounds really good, actually. That's right. You told me about this, maybe not the specifics, but I think I had mentioned that like I would love an audiobook of it. Because I like that. That sounds really good. I could see that being turned into a movie for sure. Yeah, it sounds good, doesn't it, Lakin? It sounds really good. Something niche. I'm gonna look in the travel books here. 1867, Journey to the Center of the Earth. I'm just gonna throw it out there. No. Nope, you hate it. And after she finds this artifact, she walks past the dog park and sees a ridiculously hot man with a 3-headed dog. No prizes for guessing who that is. I don't know off the top of my head, actually. I'm trying to think who it would be, because I know Greek mythology, but not that well. And that's where I know it's Greek mythology but my brain is not tapping into specifically what it is. And it's bothering me because I know it's in there somewhere. Because Cerberus is the dog, right? Or is Cerberus the guy? Or the god? I'm being very casual. Cerberus is in my head, but I thought, yeah, Cerberus is the dog. That my brain went to Cerberus for the dog, but I couldn't tell you who the man is. Okay, it's Hades. Okay. I don't think I knew that Cerberus was Hades' dog. I don't think I knew that specifically. But I knew of Cerberus, and I knew of Hades, obviously. I'm gonna take another little drink here. Cerberus guards Dendros. I know that from Percy Jackson. And so you know what? It is in my brain then. I did know this, actually, that Cerberus is Hades' dog. It just wasn't in my brain, like, registering as anything that I could remember. Anyways, chat, I do need to run ads now. We are over an hour into the stream, so I'm going to have to run the ads here. Feel free to go grab some food. Maybe grab a drink. Stretch your arms and legs. And maybe go use the bathroom if you need to. We're going to run the ads. However, also, if you don't want to sit through ads, you can always subscribe. You certainly don't have to. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you can always use your free sub on me. But we're going to run the ads here. I appreciate y'all sticking with me through these ads, and I'll see y'all here very, very soon. We're just going to continue doing what we're doing. And no, they do not fall in love. That'd be a very interesting concept, though. If, like, this woman fell in love with Hades, and then Hades is like, actually, I'm not really that interested, but, like, then, like, she wins him over. That's the fanfic, right? That's the fanfic that people will make after they read your book. I don't know if you're familiar with the Hades Persephone story, but I turned that on its head as well. I'm not that familiar with it. I'll be so honest. I like all this stuff, but I'm not like a historian isn't the right word. I'm not like somebody who's like an expert on it, I guess. But I'd like to know more. Okay, so today it's sunny. It is a Tuesday. So Thursday is the concert, which is what we're looking for. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go once again back to the university. What I plan to do here actually though. So I want to pick up all this stuff and I just want to put stuff here that is specifically good for selling drama. Okay. I don't know why I always say it like that. Basically, the story goes that Hades stole Persephone away and tricked her into eating 6 pomegranate seeds. That's why she's trapped in the underworld with him later half the year, late autumn through early spring. She's above ground with her mother, Demeter, the other half. You know what? I think I knew the thing about pomegranate seeds because there's a really good song by Sidney Gish called Persephone. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Persephone by Sidney Gish. Definitely check it out. Fantastic song. Absolutely beautiful. Just like a gorgeous track. We're looking for anything that boosts drama sell chance here. So we're gonna put that right here. We're gonna put this right there. We do want this out here as well then probably, right? Yeah. This will go inside. Oh, this, we're gonna go like this. Put this right there. Which is why the earth is more fertile and abundant that time of the year. Persephone is son of her mother's power and Demeter is the goddess of the harvest. That makes a lot of sense. This is book sale chance. This is more for drama. We have a plus 5% drama boost now. This is going to add some more. However, in my books, Persephone and Hades are very in love, and Demeter's controlling and doesn't want her daughter with Hades. So basically, Hades agrees to take the fall for Persephone eating the seeds and being with him. Oh, interesting. That's very, very interesting. Okay, that is a very different vibe, and I like it. I like it, Auntie. It sounds good. +1 aspiring actor will come by today. Interesting. We're gonna put that here. Also, welcome back from the ads, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Hope the ads weren't too bad. I appreciate y'all sticking with me through those ads. Let's see. While there are fewer than 7 books in your shop, plus 20% to drama sale chance. That seems nuts. Seems absolutely nuts. There's lots of stuff in here where if you have like less books and stuff, you like sell a little bit better. Plus 8% to drama. Hope I don't mean to go over here. But do I have anything over here? You know, I'm gonna grab the guest book, I think. I don't want more recommendations. When a drama book is bought, sell admissions to Julius Caesar for 1. We've already done that. I think what else sells well here actually? Classic sells well too. Okay. I think we're gonna leave. Maybe we want to put the whatchamacallit thing in there still. This. We want more customers, so we're gonna put that here. Hades is very reluctant here with low opinions of everyone in my books. Does eventually warm up to the main character, but she drives crazy, very sibling vibes. Interesting. And Cerberus is the goodest boy. Okay, I love it. I love this a lot. I think I'm a big fan. We're gonna do the map. We're gonna put the map here for the students. I think we're good. Do we have anything that is like quest stuff here? Actually, I don't want more recommendations. Co-op plus customer count. Anything else? For every manuscript you own, plus 1 to customer count. Love that. Plus 3%. Then yes. Plus 1 to customer count. That's while it's sunny. We're gonna put that here. Plus 2 to customer count. We want this like in maybe. We're gonna look on the interior and see if we can put. Yes, we can put that here. What about this? While it's sunny. Okay, that's just another extra recommendation. I think we're good. We can go out. And I think we want to go back to the university. I lost months to reading Vatican conspiracy theories because there are so many. I bet there are. And the prologue is 95% a real story about something that happened in Vatican City in the 80s. But then you tie it into your main character. I like that. I like taking something from like real life and putting your own spin on it. Like a real thing that sounds probably insane. I like that a lot. Okay, we're gonna add 40 drama books. And then we want to do classic and drama. So we'll do this. Classic. No, not drama. We already done drama. Fact. We're gonna do fact here as well. 20 of those. And then it's basically just gonna be like 8 of each of the rest, I think. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do here. So 4, and then what? There we go. I think that's pretty much perfect. Except we probably want to get rid of like 2 of each of everything else here, maybe. Something like that. Well, maybe we do 2 more of each of these. We don't want to go over. We do not want that. I think we're good. Basically, National Treasure meets Percy Jackson meets Grimm, or if you prefer Twilight, but light on vampires. No, I really like this. You have to let us know when we can read. I agree, Lakin. I think this sounds amazing. I truly think it sounds just absolutely fantastic. I really like the vibes of it. Also, I don't know, like Auntie, I don't know. I want anything that you make, I'm going to be interested in. Like truly. I don't know. I think it's one of those things when it's like someone you know makes something and you like really like that person. It's like, you know, anything they make, you're just excited for, you know? And that's how I feel. When my friends make something, I want to see it. I want to engage with it, you know? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take a drink here. The book will be a while, but I want to sit down and hash out the prologue after the move. That's so fair. So that will at least give you an intro to the story world. I'm excited for it. I'm very excited for it. What's up? I can handle a bit of horror. I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature, and I often look for books with queer representation. Moira, you and I like this. Let's get married. Moira, you and I. We're meant to be. We're meant to be, Moira. Why don't you see? So we want horror. I want like a super queer horror book here. Oh, I yelled same, girl. Yeah, I don't know if I have what you're looking for here, but I want it to be here. I really, really do. A sadistic serial killer is on the loose in Boston, and evidence of his surgical skills leads investigator Rizzoli. Oh, this is what the I feel like I've heard of this. Yeah, Rizzoli and Isles. There's they made a show. I haven't seen it, but this is, yeah. I'm familiar with this. Not the specific book or whatever, but a dark and twisted thriller, and the first in the popular Rizzoli and Isles crime series. I don't know what we're looking for exactly here. Queer representation. There are queer characters and disabled characters in my books too, and neurodivergent. I've heard of the show Rizzoli and Isles. Didn't realize they were books. I don't think I realized they were books either. Maybe I did, actually. I'm trying to think about it, if that is the case or not. Can I find something in the drama section with queer representation? Trans teen Rio and Rebel Jin have launched their DIY fashion brand, Boys Run the Riot, but Rio struggles with coming out. Can he stay true to himself and still make it in fashion? There's queer representation here. It's not horror, and I don't know if it's a classic or not. I mean, it's 2021. Probably not a classic, right? But I'm just gonna throw it out there because I don't have enough horror stuff. Yeah, there's not. I have 4 horror books. Maybe I would have been better off going with just one of the random horror books, even if it didn't have queer representation. That could have been the case. That absolutely could have been the case. But I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Okay, so we have like a decent odds for like fact and classic sale chance. Maybe I should come back tomorrow with specifically fact and classic books. Maybe that's what I should be aiming to like get a lot of sales with. Maybe that would be a better idea, chat. I don't know. It's possible, right? Sigh. For a few hours, I could pretend there was a world beyond spelling errors and citation mistakes. Auntie, I feel like you can relate to that. Spelling errors and citation mistakes and stuff like that. I feel like that's relatable for you. Also, the new Pope is going to be in my book because how could I not? Fair. Now, if you're writing about the Vatican, you can fit them in. Yep, I am an editor. Exactly. Stamp collected. There's more to life. Sell 15 academically relevant books to students. I'm glad we finally got that stamp, chat. I'm so glad we finally got that stamp. Thanks. I needed that. And maybe also a quick nap later. Fair. Very fair. Okay, we're selling not as much drama as I would like, probably. I'd probably like to have sold closer to 10 by now, if we wanted to have any chance at selling all of them. Probably, anyways. The pace is picking up, though. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you for the 5 bits. Happy B-Day and 300 followers. I appreciate that so much. You're so kind. I seriously appreciate you so much. Even if you never streamed again, I'm still gonna be here, one, to play video games with you and stuff. So thank you very much for your friendship and being here and stuff. Still planning my unpacking stream. I'm excited for it. And obviously I know you're gonna stream again, but I'm just saying that, you know, even if you didn't, you know, I still appreciate you a ton. I tend to enjoy the classics. Fantasy is my favorite. So we're looking for fantasy books here. Thanks, friend. You're very, very welcome. You're very, very welcome. That's the best I can do with the finger hearts. And I have to think about it a little bit. I'm like, you there. I don't really know how to do there's the hand one like that, I guess, right? That's like the other way of doing it, right? But like this feels more awkward to me. I don't really know how to do that. That feels less awkward to me. Even though it's still weird, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing with my hands. I'll be so honest. The one the kids do now. What does that one look like? I don't know why I'm asking you in chat here, because there's basically no way you can like give me an example of what it looks like in chat, right? You know, I'll send you a photo on Discord. That's fair, actually. I'll pull up the Discord on my left monitor here once you send that. I tend to enjoy the classics. Fantasy is my fave, and also I don't mind reading young adult fiction. Can you help me or whatever? Okay, so young adult fantasy, Percy Jackson would be perfect here. Divergent, I feel like this is also kind of a coming of age series, right? Like, is this like teen characters and stuff? I think so. I'm gonna throw it out here. I was correct. I'm checking the Discord now. Oh, weird. So is it? So it looks like it's like that. Something like that. I don't know if this is even correct at all. I don't think that's correct. I don't think I'm doing it right. But you know what? I'm in my 30s. I don't need to know how to do that. I don't need to know how to do that at all. So we're good. If that one can't compute in my brain at all. Lakin, you knew exactly what I was trying to do then. You saw me attempting it and you're like, oh, yep, I know it. You might have also just already known what one Auntie was talking about. I just got an achievement for selling 20 fact books in a day. We love that. We absolutely love that. I should probably come back here this next day with just like 40 fact books. And like maybe, I don't know. There's so many options. I need a good laugh. So I was looking for a comedy play. We're going to look in classics and we're going to see if we can find the comedy in here. Yes, Orlando, my favorite comedy book. Absolutely the best comedy that exists. Let's see here. Catcher in the Rye, also a great comedy. So a comedy play we're looking for. Now this is a play and there are jokes in it. We're gonna suggest this one. Okay, screw you. It doesn't seem very poetic. Screw you. You're uncultured. I don't know how that didn't count. I'm sure somebody who knows the game really well would look at that and be like, oh, you dummy. Of course it wouldn't work, you know, but like for me, it seemed like it should have worked. Okay, we sold 20 drama. I wonder what, I probably haven't sold 20 crime books yet. And I probably haven't sold 20 travel books yet. I mean, I hate on the Brates in Austin, so I can't give them a hard time. Okay. Fair. That person bought a lot of books, by the way. They bought like a severe amount. So I've definitely sold 20 drama, fact, and classic. I probably haven't sold 20 fantasy books yet either, actually. Now I think about it. Seems like there are achievements for selling 20 of every type of book. And there's also one for selling 40 of every type of book. So I definitely want to be engaging with some of that. Also, this one fits 40 books. Professional grade bookshelf. We're buying it. Tiny clock tower worth 900. Oh my god. That's crazy. It's worth 900. I'm running out of money very fast, chat. Because like you can just buy these expensive things. Plus 4% to customer count, plus 4% to classic sale chance, plus 2% to fact sale chance. This seems just really good. I'm buying it. It seems incredible. And I'm buying some more drama books here because I accidentally clicked it. I'll be honest, I accidentally clicked that. Here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna go back to the university with fact and classic books. So what our main plan here is, so we want everything that's going to, like what's going to increase, you know what, here's what we do. We get rid of, I don't know what we get rid of. We definitely add things though that boost classic. Let's put this up here, sure. What is this? Plus 5% to classic and fantasy. Ooh, this could be interesting. Plus 4% to customer account while raining. We want that. We want that here, absolutely. Plus 3% to classic sale chance. Okay, we're putting that on the windows apparently. Here's a hanging plant. Put that on that corner. And we want the tiny clock tower. Chat, that is so freaking cute. That is so freaking cute. We just added a clock tower to the top of our tiny bookshop. I love that. I freaking love that. I never would have imagined that that's what we were about to do. Incredible. Incredible. We're going to put that in the window. Classic sale, it's up 11. It's up 11%. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to come with a bunch of classics at the university. We're not going to worry about all the drama ones because I'm not selling enough. Classics 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That is our row. Then we're going to come in with like 20 drama and 20 fact. And then we're going to go like with a bunch of crime here as well. Hey, Toast, just to check in. Well, I appreciate you checking in. I hope you're having a nice day. I hope you're having a nice Friday. I hope you have a nice weekend as well. I'm having a nice day so far. I'm having a nice day. Also, for anyone in here who's not already in the Discord, I would appreciate if y'all join the Discord. That's where I announce all my bonus streams. So typically I do stream every day of the week minus Friday and Saturday. Today is Friday and I am streaming today, but that's because I took yesterday off. So I postponed yesterday's stream to today, but normally it's just Friday and Saturdays that I take off. And Monday and Thursdays are my camera streams. And then all the other streams are just PNG streams. And so it's typical that I stream on those other days outside of Monday and Thursday, but they are considered like bonus streams. So I might not do them all the time. But if you want to know when I'm doing them, I always announce them like an hour or two beforehand. And so that's where you can like find out for sure when I'm going to be streaming. And so I figured, you know what, let's bring that up. And then also next Thursday is when I'm doing my 250 follower celebration stream. It's also my birthday stream. I'm calling it, I guess, technically my 250 follower celebration stream, because originally it was a 200 follower celebration stream. And then I hit 250 and I was like, let's just call it a 250 follower celebration stream, but it's technically both. And now I've hit 300 before I've even done it. So what this means is that at some point I'm going to do a 300 follower celebration stream. I'm probably just going to delay it a little bit. I want it to be at least a couple weeks after this celebration stream. You know, I don't want to do like 2 celebration streams too close together. I might separate them by a month. I think that might be the smart idea. But yeah, that's the plan anyways. We're going to do GeoGuessr next Thursday to celebrate. I'm very much looking forward to it. And I hope you all are as well. I think it's going to be a really, really good time. Let's see here. I need to get myself a PNG tuber for days I don't want to camp. That would be so good. I think you should do that. It honestly makes it so much easier. Like before, I was doing 2 camera streams. I was just doing 2 camera streams, and then I tried to add a third one, and I was like burning myself out. And so instead of doing a third camera stream, I've added like a bunch of PNG tuber streams at this point, and it feels super easy. I don't know. Something about it that's real easy. Lace hit 804. We love that. We love Lace. Also, let me give a shout out to Lace, because we absolutely adore Lace. They are absolutely amazing. There we go. Giving a nice shout out to our bestie Lace, who is, like I said, absolutely incredible. Let's see here. We are going to yes, we're gonna do 4. Also, how did everyone enjoy Sandy's stream when we rated out last time? Sandy's amazing. We love Sandy. Sandy has great vibes. I think that's good. I think we're good on these books. All right, here we go. I always love rating Sandy because it's always such a nice time over there. Sandy was so nice. I love the shrimps. The shrimps were very good. No, Sandy's truly wonderful. I'll give Sandy a shout out here once the cooldown ends. I'm gonna take a drink here of my. I keep on wanting to call it sparkling water because that's typically what I drink. Thank you for the Tommy Wiseau smashing stuff, Alex. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're chilling. Of course. What have you been up to today? You been doing anything fun? I've just kind of been sitting around chilling. I've been having a lot of pretzels with hummus. Just like the normal, like typical like Snyder's pretzels where they're like curved and stuff. I've just been dipping those in some garlic hummus, and it's so good. Just got brutally spanked in Elden Ring. I can't do Elden Ring. I mean, we've talked about it before. I can't do Elden Ring or any of those like Souls-like games because they're so punishing, and I'm a little baby, and I will cry. What's up? One horror shocker, please. I wouldn't mind reading more female pen literature. Okay, so we want, I'm hoping, okay, a horror shocker by a female author. Jane Harper. The pretty good odds that this is a female author, right? Pretty good. I mean, obviously, could be non-binary. Could identify with he, him pronouns even. But I think our odds are probably pretty good that this is a she, her author. I don't know if this is like a horror shocker necessarily, but we're gonna roll with it. There, I'm trying the DLC out. How is the DLC for Elden Ring? Are you talking about Night Rain, or are you talking about? I don't know the names of any of the DLCs or like what DLCs exist. I just know that there's Night Rain, which is the multiplayer one, and I know nothing about it really. But I Shadow of the Erd Tree, right. I forgot about that. I identify as a problem. That's fair. Hi, I heard someone brought by a new story. Is that right? Can I see it? I hope it's a good one. How moving. Voices like this are exactly why I wanted to collect stories from our community. Thanks for collecting this one. Yeah, anyways, I'll just pick out a new book and then I'll be out of your hair. Hello, Millie. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a very nice day, friend. What have you been up to? Doing anything good, fun, cool? Also, bad at packing. I keep getting distracted. You know what? As long as you get the packing done by the time you need to leave, you're good, right? Last video game I fully beat was Task Force. I don't know if I'm familiar with Task Force. Also, Alex, question of the day. Also, Millie, question of the day. Also, anyone who has not answered the question. What was the last video game that you beat, and how did you like it? That is our question of the day. Okay, we're doing pretty well selling books here. I feel like we're not selling quite enough classics yet, but it's picking up a little bit. I just can't leave without another fantasy novel, but I don't believe in magic, so there's no way I want to read about it. The Raven is one of my all-time favorites. I couldn't find anything at the library. South of Midnight, and you fell in love with it. I've heard South of Midnight is so good. I've heard it's incredible. It was that video game with the frame rate of a slideshow on my stream. Oh, right. I remember now. Last game I beat was Hollow Knight Silksong, and I loved it. Okay, I've not played a Hollow Knight game yet because I'm very concerned that I'm going to struggle so much and I'm gonna lose against like bosses and stuff so much that I'm going to cry. Fantasy without magic, is that a thing? There's probably some like more sci-fi fantasy stuff without magic. That's probably what I would assume. There's probably also some medieval stuff that doesn't have magic in it, right? Let's see here. We want fantasy without magic. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I don't think there's magic in Hitchhiker's Guide, right? Also, Toast, you caught an uncommon starfish with 28 gold. You know what though? 28 gold. It's something, right? I am good. Went to my son's barbecue at school. How was that? I hope it was super good. And now I'm streaming it and I still suck. The movies are here in 6 days. Well, you know what? 6 days, you have time. You have time, Auntie. I believe in you, friend. I believe in you. I'm going to throw Hitchhiker's Guide here. They hate it. They hate it. They hate all things British, I bet. Should try them out still. It's so rewarding when you beat a boss. Yeah, I own the first Hollow Knight because of the praise and stuff. And I'm kind of a completionist when it comes to like my games library in a weird way. Like I want to have all of the classics, at least like modern classics. You know, I want to have all of like the best indie games and like the indie games that have all of the most praise and things like that. Things that like would be good to play on like my Steam Deck or like on my TV, perhaps, you know, things like that. Like controller indie games are big for me. Then also like other indie games I want as well, because I can play them on my computer or on stream potentially. I'm looking for a non-fiction book. I don't think I get poetry though. I really enjoyed Walden. I'm on a deadline. Okay, so they want a non-fiction book. Let's look. Let us look. So they want something that is real. Rosalind Franklin, the Dark Lady of DNA. Rosalind Franklin's contribution to one of the greatest discoveries of the 20th century wasn't acknowledged during her lifetime. This is an excellent biography. You know, it's a biography. We're just going to roll with it. We're just going to roll with it. It was good. I'm really glad it was good, Millie. I'm so happy to hear that. Did you end up eating a bunch? I'm already starting to think of like, what do I want to eat today? Oh, yes. I hadn't heard of Rosalind Franklin yet. I'm thinking I might do pasta. I think pasta might be the option, to be honest. So thank you for the ye. Thank you for the ye. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Also, we're selling a lot of classics. If we can sell 8 more. I would love to sell 8 more. It was really good timing. That was really good timing. I don't think I'm going to sell anymore, am I? There's what, like one person in here? Yeah, there's just one person left in there. They are buying more classics, but I would probably need like an additional 2 to 3 people to sell enough. Yeah. That's too bad. That is too bad. I did sell out of fact books though. I did sell out of fact books, which is good. I'm happy with that. Also, we're going to be back with Pokemon on Sunday, by the way, for anyone who's looking forward to more Pokemon. We've got that coming up on Sunday. And then we're going to be finishing up the Dragonborn DLC in Skyrim on Monday. We just have to defeat Mirok, and then we're done with it. However, there's still like some side quests left to do, and I still want to explore Solstheim a bit more. And then there's still quests in like normal Skyrim, non-DLC stuff to do. So we've still got streams to go with Skyrim for sure. However, I should probably start working on a mod list for Fallout 4, like getting that put together. I should probably get that done So that way, in like a month or so, when I'm finished with Skyrim, or 2 months, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. You gonna run Starfield? Eventually, yes. I want to upgrade my computer first, though, before I do Skyrim or Starfield. I'd like to run Starfield at like max settings. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do Fallout 4. That's going to take me like 8 to 10 months probably. It took me like 6 months to do Skyrim here. It'll probably end up being 7 to 8 months on Skyrim. It's going to be at least 7 to 8 months with Fallout 4 probably. And then I think after Fallout 4 I was going to do Cyberpunk. I mean, I'm kind of hoping maybe I can buy a new PC for Cyberpunk as well. I think that would be good. Otherwise, what I might end up doing is I might finish up Skyrim in like a month or two, and then do Fallout 4. And after Fallout 4, maybe if I'm getting close to being able to build my new computer, maybe I stall on Cyberpunk for a little bit, and I play some other games that are maybe a little bit shorter, some shorter story games and stuff. Maybe I do like Detroit Become Human in that slot or something. Who knows? You gotta do the Cyberpunk DLC. I own it. So that will definitely be happening. That will absolutely be happening. I'm looking forward to it. I think honestly, stalling on Cyberpunk might be the right move, just to save up more money for the new computer, because I want to save up $2,500 for a new PC, and I'm at about 1,000 right now. So I have a ways to go still. I have a ways to go, but give it 8 months, and that'll probably get us close to the end of Fallout 4, and we'll probably be much closer then. So I might need a couple extra months. Who knows? We will see. We will see. I think Cyberpunk could be one of those games maybe I should wait for the new PC as well, so I can run everything at like max settings practically. I mean, I probably won't be able to do all of the max settings because I'm not going to get like a 5090 or something, but like all like high reasonable settings anyways, with ray tracing and stuff. Where are we going? We're going to be going to the lighthouse today. What sells well at the lighthouse? I'm really excited to play these games on higher settings. I think that it's going to be so nice. Drama, fantasy, and crime. Drama, fantasy, and crime. We can do that. Let's see here. I don't need to worry about selling that much though. Drama, fantasy. I would love to sell out on fantasy, and then crime. I am actually going to just like remove everything here and start fresh, because I really want to sell fantasy and crime. I want to sell out of that stuff. Okay, there's stuff here. Okay. We definitely want this out here. That's going to increase customer count, and that's important. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go in to everything that just adds customer count, I think is what we want. Outside, we want this here. There's this book, which I want to put inside right there. We have the cooler. We can put that outside. We have a chair. We can put that here. We want to put the clock tower right here probably, because it's just going to increase customer count. Also, it'll sell more classic and fact. We don't really care about that though. What we do care about is fantasy and crime. Crime, let's see. We definitely want this because it's just book sale chance. Crime sale chance. This will go up on a wall. We want that. We definitely want that. This is book sale chance. Plus 2% to crime sale chance. We want this here, I guess. We want the bulletin board. We want the bulletin board. So all items, we have to find it. I don't know where it is in here, but it's here somewhere. I have so many items, chat. I have so many items that I actually just don't know where anything is. Wait, it might be in here. It's right there. So we want this in here instead. let us go down, find the corkboard. Where is that corkboard? Also, we actually do want probably, do we want to do that? I don't think so. We'll do that at the, we'll put that in the bookshop, I think. Where is the corkboard? I passed it by at some point. Right here it is. So we want this in here. And we want to put the crime case on there. Okay, crime plus 8% for crime so far. Let me go back to it and see what else we got, because we want to boost that a bunch. Crime scene tape. We have the umbrella stand out here. We want to put back up this. But we're going to put this like right out there. I think that's good. But yeah, I should probably start working on my Fallout 4 mod list. Because if, you know, we finish up Skyrim in, you know, 4 to 8 weeks, then I should be prepared for Fallout 4, you know? I want to do some testing and stuff on it as well, just to make sure it all works properly, you know? I'm going to do some like heavy testing just to make sure it doesn't crash or anything. I'll go to like some of the main locations that I'm going to be in a lot and move around a little bit just to kind of see if anything crashes. Better not romance my Curie. I pretty much always go with Piper, to be honest, but maybe for like an on-stream thing, maybe I go different. I don't know. I also want to do fantasy here. I'm open to whatever, basically. I like Curie though. Curie I do like quite a bit. Ooh, while it's dark, plus 6% to fantasy heal chance. While equipped. Okay, so this is good regardless. Just when it's dark, it's better. So at nighttime, maybe it gets a little bit better. Interesting. Okay. What about this little baby? It's creepy as heck. This book, plus 4% to classic sale, plus 4% to fantasy. What about the candelabra? Put this outside, maybe? Okay, so we have plus 5% to fantasy, plus 8% to crime. What are these? Plus 7% to all book sale chance, while there are less than 7 books. Okay. Is there anything else that just adds customer count? No. But I want to be here, or do I? There might be some stuff here that might be good. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab everything in here, maybe. I think that makes sense. Just grab everything in here and just kind of see what we want. Because I'm now just going for like achievements and stuff, essentially. That's sort of my plan at this point. Just to make sure I get some of these achievements. Not that it's like super important or anything, but it's, you know, I might as well. Okay, Tilda's cat, plus 6% to drama. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look through my mod list then for Fallout 4 and get that all wrapped up. Because like I said, we're not in danger of like finishing Skyrim and then all of a sudden not having another game to play right away. But I would like to be prepared like a decent amount in advance. I don't know. Just to have it there, you know? I feel like updates are probably pretty much done with Fallout 4 now. They've pretty much, because there was a period of time here where they did like the new version of it and stuff. And they were kind of like every other week or like once a month doing a new update, and it would break mods. And I think they're probably wrapped up with it now. It's been many months now. I haven't checked in on it though, I guess. I just heard that there were like lots of new bugs with the game as well because of it. And I bet there are mods that fix that stuff. Okay, now let me go into here. We're going to go once again, customer count stuff. Is there anything there? No, nothing in there. So we're going to go back down to crime. Is there anything in here that boosts? Okay, crime sale chance right there. Boom. We want to put that right here. Beautiful item. Cactus here. Plus 2% to drama and plus 2% to crime sale chance. Last time I tried it wasn't running so well, but I gotta try it out. On PS5, the update has ruined my saves. Yeah, no, that doesn't shock me at all. I know there's lots of mods that fixes stuff with it now though as well, like on Nexus mods. Put this here, and I do want to actually boost crime. Yes, we're trying to do. See, I am what the Republicans fear. a trans person who is boosting crime. Okay, that's crime. Safety equipment. We want to get rid of the danger aspect there, I think. Let's put this somewhere. This needs to be like on the floor right there, I think, just to negate the dangerous quality of the cactus. And then we're also gonna go fantasy. Is there anything in here that boosts fantasy? This is plus 2% fantasy around the wall right there. What is this plant? Wolfsbane. I want this somewhere. I really want this somewhere, but I don't know where to put it. Is there anything to get rid of? This is going to boost fantasy by a decent amount. Fantasy's at plus 4. Crime is plus 12. How about this? This is plus 2% to all book sale chance. Plus 1% to customer count, plus 2% to customer count. This is plus 1% to fantasy sale chance. Okay, well, I think we put this plant here because it's a much bigger fantasy sale chance. I think we at least do that. What about on the outside here? Could I put the candle in the window? We can. We did it, chat. Crime is plus 12. So crime's winning. Crime is winning. Okay, I think we're good. We're boosting fantasy a little bit. Interesting. What does this say? When you have fewer than 5 fantasy books in your shop. That'll be good actually once I get low with it. So, okay, I think we're good. I think we are good. I think we just go out and we're just gonna interesting crime, drama. I think what I want to do as well though is I want to do like extra fantasy and just see what happens. Wait, maybe I should do that with crime actually. I should do that with crime because crime books are gonna sell the best. Okay, and then we're just gonna add like 4 of these other books. 4 of each. And maybe boost it a little bit. Yeah, we can do like another like classic, another kid, and another travel. I want to keep under, I can do more. I can do another of each. I want to keep it under 100. Ooh, actually, I can't do that. I need to do fact books as well. Like, how many fact books can I fit? I can fit like 4 and then still add the extra classic in. I think that's fine. I'm not that concerned. I just want to have the right amongst the other books. Here we go. We're opening. We are opening. Okay, I don't think there's any collectible pickups here. We want to sell all of the crime books though. Or as many as we can. At least 20. And at least 20 fantasy. Let's sell all of those. A very strong performance, wasn't it? And the audience was completely packed. It absolutely was, Tomas. It was absolutely wonderful. Even Nadia was there, and she smiled at me. And she goes to an actual acting school. I couldn't be more satisfied. All of our efforts have paid off. Didn't I tell you your investments would make a difference? Everyone's been congratulating me on the high production value and the stylish chairs. Someone from the review actually called it a faithful retelling of a timeless classic. That's an interesting spelling of faithful. I wonder if it's one of those words that like faithful with 1 L is like the common spelling, but faithful with 2 L's might also be acceptable, just like almost never used. Because there are words like that, where there's like the common spelling that 99.9% of people use, but then there's like the 1% of people that do use like another, where it's more of like an archaic spelling. I think that's what they're calling it. I'm sure with a glowing review like that, we'll attract some classic fans at future performances. Anyways, I will take a 3-day break from theater, and then we will be right back to rehearsals. There's lots to work on after all. And I hope you'll come back to see our play again soon. Yeah, Google says faithful with 2 L's is a misspelling or archaic spelling. I nailed it. I nailed it, Auntie. Like I said, It's an archaic spelling. See, I know things. I know things. Okay, we're not selling any crime books yet, which is, I don't like that. I wouldn't mind if there was romance. I tend to like books with unexpected twists. I'm a fan of books like Othello, but like, don't make a big deal. So you want like a romance book. Let's look in classics for just anything that's romantic. Rebecca. 1984. Now that's a romantic book. Sex scenes in 1984. Crazy. Such a kinky book. It's mostly crime books, I'll be honest. I mostly just have crime books. What do, chat? I am not sure. Not sure. Also, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Adventures of Tom and Hook #2. What do? Do what you want. I see, but I want to do the right thing. Okay. Richard reminisces his time at an elitist college in his throes of unrequited obsession for a clique of unabashed intellectuals and ditzy decadents. He yearns to befriend them, sleep with them, become them, including, as they indulge in ever-spiraling hedonism, murder. I'm gonna suggest this one. I don't know. It's, yeah, I thought maybe there's twists and turns and stuff, and that was part of one of the things they wanted. So I thought maybe it would be good, but it turns out it's not. It's not good at all. Agatha Christie, a nice light read. Really? Is Agatha Christie a light read? I guess it's not a heavy read necessarily, but maybe it's light. I don't know. I've never read, so. But my perception of Agatha Christie isn't that it's necessarily like a super light read. There's like murder and stuff going on in those books, right? Phew, you came. Well, am I glad to see you. I am so nervous. Lux and Moira obviously need my help setting up, but I can barely think. I guess I found out I had stage fright at the bonfire this year, but today is much worse. What if everything goes wrong? At our first real concert, no one will ever let us play again. Is that realistic? Snap out of it. You should at least try. I'm gonna say, is that realistic? Like, do we think that what do we think is more often? Or what is more of a realistic sort of, you know, expectation here? Like, you've been practicing. Do you think that your performance is going to be awful? I doubt it. You know, probably not. Yeah, I guess not. I mean, we did practice a lot. If we mess up a little bit, if you can mess up a little bit, a lot of these people aren't going to know that you messed up, though, if you play it off well. I reckon most people wouldn't know. Exactly, Klaus, exactly. Klaus is in my head. Klaus is in my head. We're a metal band, after all. Hey, thanks for keeping me real. You're a good mate. And thanks for coming today. I should probably help out backstage now. See you after the gig? Metal band? Yeah, they're not going to know. Exactly. Oh no, you messed up a word. People in the audience aren't going to be paying that close attention to the lyrics, probably. If you mess up like some of the like distorted parts, I'm not sure they'll know. I like historical settings. Not afraid of a bit of tragedy. I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. Okay, you want a tragedy. Honestly, The Secret History. We're trying it again. Oh yes, I will. Yeah, Alex, you're very detail oriented, and I think you'll pick up on, like, oh no, they messed up the 8th note. They accidentally made it a ghost note. Just scream a few times and people will be like, rock and roll. I think you're right, Auntie. My heart already hurts, or whatever. I like the clock tower on top of the tiny bookshop. Super cute. Super cute. Okay, we have to do another recommendation. I'm usually more of a vinyl person.
I'm warning you with peace and love.
I love that clip so much. I don't know if y'all are familiar with this clip. There is a video of Ringo Starr basically telling his fans to stop sending him things to sign because people had like his address and people would send him things to sign and then he'd have to send it back to them. And he made a video telling people to stop sending him things. And then he said, I am warning you with peace and love. Stop sending me things. Oh my goodness. Adavan. It's an Adavan raid. Oh my goodness. Let me switch over to my full screen. Hello, 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 everyone. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So much is happening. Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you're all doing so well. What were you playing tonight, Addy? I stopped over early in the stream and you weren't playing anything yet. So now I'm curious what you actually played. Let me catch up on chat here. Make sure you were Stardew, that's right. So I did see you playing Stardew. I did see you playing it, but my brain, this brain of mine, did not register what it was. I don't know why, but sometimes that's how it goes. Also, yes, I have fishing here. If anyone in here is into the fishing game, I've got it. I've got it. There's pee all over your stream, Addy. You know what? I like it. I like it. I'm into it, okay? I'm going to give you a shout out here real quick. I'm going to give you a shout out here. If anyone in here, for some reason, is not following Adavan, there might be some people in here that aren't actually, because I don't actually share all of my viewers with Addy. We do have overlap, though. We definitely do have overlap. But here we go. If any of y'all are not already following Adavan, definitely give it, or give her a follow. So welcome on in Zenodo, welcome on in Nintendo, welcome on in Becca, welcome on in Fox, welcome on in Tish, welcome on in Aries. Let's see, who else am I missing here? Am I missing anyone else? I'm checking, I'm making sure. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the follow, Marushka. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. Also, thank you for the follow, Nintendo. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Also, hello, Jam. Hello, hello, hello. But yes, thank you for the congratulations on 300 followers. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all for your well wishes and your congratulations and stuff. We are playing some Tiny Bookshop today. Normally, I would have streamed this yesterday, but I postponed it until today instead. Also, oh my god, Alex, thank you for the sub. Oh my goodness, I'm getting the alert in my activity feed before it happens in chat. That was not me predicting it happening. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, friend. I appreciate you. But yes, for anyone in here who for some reason doesn't know who I am, I'm in Addy's chat all the time, so I'm sure like plenty of you are familiar with me. But for anyone that isn't, my name is Irradiated. I go by Addy. I am a variety streamer. On Mondays, I've been playing Skyrim. And then throughout the week, I've been playing Pokemon. Now on Thursdays, I've been doing Tiny Bookshop. I am finishing Tiny Bookshop up today. And then we're going to have to figure out another thing to play after that. However, another thing I want to mention, next Thursday, I'm doing my 250 follower celebration stream as well as my birthday stream. So it's going to be huge. It's going to be big. I'm very excited. We're going to be doing GeoGuessr, community GeoGuessr, and anyone can play along. Basically, the way it's going to work is I'm going to pin a link in chat. You just click on it. You type in a name you want to use. You don't even have to make an account, and you can just play along. It's going to be super sick. Also, it's still showing on screen that Bishboy Roy subbed. It's not going away. It's just there. I don't know why it's still there. Let me refresh that quick maybe and see if it good. Let me just refresh it though, because I don't want it to just hang out there. Okay, there we go. We refreshed. It's gone. Very sorry, Alex. It cannot remain forever. Nothing's forever, chat. Nothing is forever. Life is like a sand dial that has been cracked open on the floor, okay? Time never comes back. I hope everyone's in a good mood tonight. I hope everyone's in a good mood. Your swag is forever though, Addy. You know what? Maybe. My love for you all is forever. That is true, Fox. Absolutely. That is forever. And you know what? Maybe it's one of the few things that is forever. Think about it, chat. Think about it. Also, everyone say hi to Pikachu in the background. Pikachu is sleeping. Pikachu is sleeping. And then my pink frog, which we don't have a name for. If everyone wants to come up with a name, if we can think of a name for the pink frog, I'd be very excited. We can name it whatever we want, okay? We can name it whatever we want. Pikachu is tuckered out. You know what? I am as well. I'll be so honest. Name them Blossom. Blossom is an option, Tish. Blossom is definitely an option. I'm open to that. If anyone else comes up with other names, we can do a vote on names. If we come up with enough of them. W Blossom. Okay, so we so far Fox and Tish are very much on board for Blossom. And you know what? I'm not anti it. I'm not anti it. So keep the names rolling and we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Also, chat, I do have a lizard button here. Lizard. And I do sometimes abuse it. You know, sometimes we do abuse the lizard button. We love it. We absolutely love it. But yes, we are playing. Blossom was a TV show back then. It was a TV show. Yes. I'd never seen it though. I've never seen it. I don't really even know what it's about. That's with what's the guy's name? Auntie, you will know who I'm talking about. You're awesome. Sure. Also votes for awesome. That's fair. That's fair. Got my Powerpuff Girls shirt on. Name them Elphaba. Name them Cake. Cake. There we go. Right there. We got a Mimikyu cake in chat here. Bishboy Roy with my Mimi Sus emote. But yes, we're doing Tiny Bookshop today. And it seems like we're just gonna go with Blossom. I think we have enough votes for Blossom. It seems like overwhelmingly, Joey Lawrence. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of Joey Lawrence. When was the last time someone thought of Joey Lawrence? This is okay. To be fair here, this is a reference to the 40-year-olds in chat. Okay, we don't have a lot of them, so maybe we're not, maybe it's not the right audience for a Joey Lawrence reference. But yes, we're gonna get back into Tiny Bookshop. Tiny Bookshop is really, really good. The way this game works is you fill your bookshelves up with books, and then people come by and buy them. But then sometimes people need recommendations for books. And so you get like a prompt like this where it says, I'm usually more of a vinyl person. Well, let's see what you have. I want a really epic adventure and I desperately need some life advice. So the way this works then is basically you have to look through your books here. And these are all real books, by the way. Well, 99.9% of these books are real books. And so you scroll through them here. You can read the descriptions of them. It tells you the author name, when it was published, the page numbers, because sometimes this stuff is relevant. Sometimes people want a long book. Sometimes they want a shorter book. Sometimes they want a book that's like a more recent book, or they want something that's really old. Sometimes they want books that are by like women writers, things like that. And so like there are relevant details in there. But this person just wants an epic adventure. But they also need life advice. So it's a kind of a tricky thing here because they might want a fact book or like a travel book here, which are these blue ones. Fact are these white ones or these gray ones. So you might be able to find something in here that'd be like more of an advice book. But I'm thinking we probably would be better off looking in drama for something that's like a more of an epic or an adventure book. I don't really have a lot of classics. There might be something in classics as well, though. Name them Hands. Joey Lawrence. I mean, I think of the Lawrence brothers often. Why do you think of the Lawrence brothers often, Auntie? You do know of Joey Lawrence, Fox? I love that. You know what? I feel like Joey Lawrence would appreciate that. Joey Lawrence seems like the kind of guy that has a very big ego. Based on what I've heard, he thinks very, very highly of himself. I don't. I'm too young for this. That's fair, Tish. That's so fair. Unfortunately, my bookshelf is mostly crime books. We have a lot of crime, okay? We're trying to clean things up. We're trying to clean the streets up. But we have a lot of crime. So I don't know if we're going to be able to give this person what they want. Maybe. Maybe not. Because I'm an 80s and 90s kid. That's so fair, Auntie. That is very fair. Being an 80s and 90s kid, you will be thinking of the Lawrence brothers more often. Crime can be an epic adventure. It's true. It's true. I'm just not so sure. I'm not so sure, Tish. They want an epic adventure. I'm thinking more the Odyssey, maybe. But you know what? Let's scan through some of these crime books, maybe. Maybe there will be something in here. The D Valley Killings. As D.I. Ruth Hunter deals with the disappearance of her lover, she is suddenly handed a case that is so extreme, she has no doubt it is the work of a practiced killer. Together with her fiercely Welsh partner, this is an extremely Welsh partner, chat. This is maybe the most Welsh person that's ever existed. Yeah, they're probably not looking for crime. I think you're probably right, but we can scan through a couple and see what's going on. Hey Docs, hello friend. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a nice night. It's lovely to see you, friend. It's absolutely lovely to see you. What's up? We're just playing some tiny bookshop. We're actually trying to finish it up today. We're doing some of the final little side quests that we haven't done before. Also, congrats on your daily dose of radiation, Docs. You're getting a little bit closer to being a ghoul. The crime is looking for them. Yeah, you know what, Fox? Crime is looking for all of us, isn't it? It's looking for all of us. Okay, you know what? I don't need to look at these. Honestly, I have nothing for this person, probably. I have mostly crime books. I think if somebody wants some other type of book, we're just gonna have to pass on it. So what did you catch, Fox? You caught a blue discus weighing 0.20 kilograms, and it's worth 20 gold. We love that. We absolutely love that. Y'all need to catch up to Toast and Codcraft. They both have like over 3,000 gold. It's so much gold. But yes, this is the game. People walk up and buy things, but all these people, they're done. The day is over. And now, chat, as part of one of the storylines in this game, we're about to watch a concert. We're about to watch a metal concert. What's up, Buxtonberry? Woohoo! We're Silence Libri, and we're so stoked to play for you tonight. This next song is called The Hollow Halls of History.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Actually, I gotta take my headphones off for this. Well, how's that gonna work? Can't bang my hair like this. Can't. See, look, it's so difficult. It's so difficult. That's too difficult. It's too difficult. It's not worth the effort, chat. It's sick, chat. It's sick. Hello, Abby. Hello, Abby. You're just in time for the concert. To be fair, I'm not sure I'd call this metal. I mean, it's metal adjacent, maybe. The name of the band Books. It's Silence Libri, but it really does seem like the name of the band is Books, doesn't it? To be fair, there is a band called The Books, but they do like sound collage, like electronic stuff. It's like very like sample based. I don't know how long I'll be here because I'm EP, but want to say hi. I appreciate you coming by, Abby. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Everyone clap. Everyone clap for them. That was amazing. That was amazing, chat. It's the best concert I've ever been to. Thanks for coming and see you soon. New memory. And also, new achievement for me, chat. I got a new achievement. New memory. Too loud for the library. Yo, this was so metal. My ears are ringing now, but wow. Love it. We absolutely love it. That was hype. That was hype. Oh, fuck yeah. I got to see Devo live a few years ago. It was awesome. I love that Fox. Devo is so good. Devo is so good. And yeah, Freedom of Choice is one of their best records. One of their best records. But yeah, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing, chat. That couldn't have been better if I imagined it. Also, apparently there's another performance of Julius Caesar at the Lighthouse. This was another story thing that we did last week in Tiny Bookshop, where we helped some people put on a play. And so maybe we go back and do that. Is that another thing that we have to do here? It doesn't seem like we have to. It seems like that's just a new weekly event that happens. Let me look and see what other quest lines we have going on in the game. Is there anything else left? Is there something that's going to happen at Rye Park that like I'm not familiar with? This is basically how you know you've completed a zone. So all these like little areas you can travel to and sell books at, they all have like these little stamp collections, and you complete events and you get a stamp. And like this one, the Waterfront Square, had 5 stamps. We've done everything there. Done everything at Cafe Liberty. We're about halfway done with the Far Beach, Mega Marsh, but like we're not 100% completing this game. Maybe we just go back to the university because we have 1 stamp left there. And so we need to figure that out. We need to figure this out. Talk to Professor Wen after you finished helping out at the uni. Maybe we go here and we try and talk to the professor. Hello, Ellie. Hello, 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 friend. How are you doing? I hope you're having a nice day. I was hanging out in your stream. Okay, my brain is a little bit messed up here. Was it earlier today or was it last night? I'm trying to remember the sequence of like my memories. It was either today or it was last night, last evening. I can't remember. It was yesterday. Okay. My goodness, I gotta get used to cat hair being in my food. Tish, do you have a cat now? Oh my goodness, do you have a cat? Or are you babysitting a cat? What is going on? I need to know more about this cat that's in your life. Okay, days all become a blur. Days do all become a blur. I feel that, Ellie. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a nice evening, a nice night. I'm just doing some Tiny Bookshop. We're having a good time with it though. I think we are going to go back to the university. I think the university is the perfect place to go. You have 3. 1 is adopted. The other 2 are foster to adopt. Oh my goodness. Wait. Have you always had these cats? Is that... I don't remember this at all. Maybe I do? I guess you just saying you got to get used to cat hair being in your food made my brain think you haven't had cats. But maybe I'm like my memory is just not real good right now. It'll be 2 weeks tomorrow that I'll have. Okay. So it is a recent thing then. And I missed out on it. I missed out on it being a new thing. Also, chat, these are your bookshelves. Normally when you start out the game, you have a tiny little bookshelf. But throughout the game, as you play the game, you eventually can like buy more bookshelves. And so I have these big bookshelves. And so I can fill as many books as I want on them. But if you have over 100 books, then people buy less because it's, like decision paralysis. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I should have told you. You should have told me, Tish. You should have. Let's be honest. You should have, but I forgive you. Well, today I had a little tragedy. My second monitor decided to die, so the goal for tomorrow is to get a new one. Oh no! I'm so sorry to hear that, Ellie. I need to get some new monitors myself at some point. I'm like slowly saving up money for a new PC, but maybe I get monitors first. Maybe it's so tough to say. It's tough to say. It would be cheaper to get the monitors now probably, and then just get the PC a little bit further in history. That's not right. In the future, further into the future, just because the PC is going to be more expensive anyways. Hopefully your Friday is going better than mine. My Friday is going pretty well. I'm enjoying what we're doing in Tiny Bookshop, which is basically just selling lots of books. And we're finishing up some of these storylines and stuff. Here's what I'm going to do, chat. I'm just going to fill out like 10 of every book, and then I'm going to expand on it. I'm going to add extras here if we need. Words are hard. Words are hard, Auntie. Especially when like you start hitting like that 2-hour mark into a stream. Sometimes the words definitely start to struggle a little bit more. But it's all good. You know, as long as people understand me and they're understanding, I appreciate y'all. We're good. We are absolutely good. So the books that sell the best at the university are fact, classic, and drama. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an extra 10 of each of those. Fact, drama, and was it classic? And then it is also classic. So we're going to do this. Whoop. So now we have an extra 10 of each of those. And that's exactly at 100 actually. So maybe let's just get rid of one of them. What has the least high chance? Fact. Let's just get rid of one of those. So we have under 100. And then we'll dive into it. Thank you for forgiving me. They're all kittens too. That's a handful, Tish. Kittens are a handful. But you know what? At least they have other kittens to play with, you know? We are going to open up our tiny bookshop for people to come by and buy stuff. Pieces are so expensive nowadays. My little war machine is 5 years old, and I'm hoping she lasts for a lot longer because I have no new PC kind of money. That's so fair. I'm slowly trying to save up money. I'm hoping in like 8 to 12 months I have enough, but we will see. It might take a little bit longer than that. Because like I said, on Mondays I play Skyrim, and after I finish Skyrim here, which I'll probably be finishing Skyrim within a month or 2 at max, then I'm going to be moving on to Fallout 4. And that'll probably take me 8 months to complete, like in total. But then after that, I kind of want to do Cyberpunk because I've never played Cyberpunk before. And that I kind of would rather have a stronger PC so I can like max out more of the settings and stuff. So I'm hoping I have enough time to do that. If I don't have enough money to buy a new PC by the time I end up finishing Fallout 4 in like 10 months, 12 months maybe, then I'll just like find something else to play for like a month or two. Which I'm thinking like Detroit Become Human might be one of those games that I could throw in there. There might be a couple other things. I'm open to suggestions and stuff as well, even for like Thursday games. So on Mondays I do like more longer games. Obviously like Skyrim, Fallout 4. I want to do Cyberpunk. I want to do Starfield. I want to do like these like more RPGs and stuff like that. But on Thursdays, I do more like cozy games and story-based games. And then like throughout the week, I've been doing Pokemon Leaf Green. But once I finish up Pokemon Leaf Green, I want to do Pokemon Snap. I'm going to do the 2016 version of it, actually. The one that's on the Switch. And then I also eventually am thinking I want to do some Stardew Valley at some point. At some point, that would be amazing. But I want to wait to do that until the new update comes out. Because I want all the new stuff, right? That's why I got a new battery for mine. Yeah, your laptop, that may make sense. I need my laptop to last me a couple more years so I can get a fancy game PC. I'm so excited for you. I'm really excited for you to get a nice gaming PC. Oh my god, Cyberpunk is amazing. I've been replaying it recently. I love that, Ellie. I want a better PC to play it because I don't want to have to sacrifice any of the appearance of the game, you know? And I want to do it with like ray tracing and stuff. I want it to look really nice for all of y'all. Because like truly I could play it on my own on like lower medium settings and like I could deal with it and I'd be fine with it. But I really would like it to like look really good for when people are watching the stream. Because I think that's a better experience, you know? I mean, my laptop is for gaming too. That's fair. You have been gaming on it. Held up surprisingly well for how much I use it. That's true. Yeah, they're all about 9 to 11 months old. And they get really rambunctious at night. And yeah, that's cats for you. They really do. I know, because I live in the basement. The kitchen is above me. But the kitchen is like in between the dining room and the living room and a hallway. And when I'm down here at night, sometimes I hear like running. We're like running from one end of the house down to the other multiple times. It's just my cats, you know? Hi there. I want something with a political message. And philosophy is my cup of tea. However, I'm not really much of a pop science reader. Also, chat, I do need to run ads. I needed to run ads like 10 minutes ago, but I figured, you know what? The raid had just happened. I wanted people to be able to chill a little bit, you know? But now I do need to run ads. I do need to run ads now, unfortunately. If y'all want to stick around and stuff, feel free to grab a snack. So I should have said this earlier, that if y'all need to raid and run, feel free to do so. I am sure everyone that needed to raid and run already did it, and rightfully so. I don't know. I might have missed messages as well. There might have been people saying that like, oh, I need to raid and run, or like, and I'm not talking specifically about Adavan. I'm just talking about anyone that came over in the raid. I consider when people leave. Oh my goodness, Mama Jawa. I'm gonna switch back over here to the full screen here. Hello, 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 friend. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. What were you playing tonight, Mama Jawa? I do need to run ads here in a little bit, but I'm going to wait like another minute or so here before I run them, just to kind of greet everyone. Welcome on in. You were doing Skyrim. We love that. We love that. I'm going to be back playing Skyrim on Monday. I'm really looking forward to it because I'm going to be finishing up the Dragonborn DLC, at least the main storyline of it. I just have one main questline thing to do in Dragonborn. And then there's like some side quest stuff and some exploration I still want to do, but I'll be done with it then. And then there's still more stuff to do in like the regular Skyrim world. There's like quests there that I haven't done. So I'm still going to have some stuff to do in Skyrim for sure. But I'm getting like within like a month or two of finishing Skyrim. I love how you're like, no ads after raids. Anyways, we're going to ads now. Gets raided again. Yeah. We love raiders though. We love raiders. We adopted 2 children, unalived a dragon. I love that. How many dragons have you killed, Mama Jawa? Have you done a lot of it, or how far are you into the game at this point? I'm curious. I love hearing about people and how much progress they've made in Skyrim and what they've been doing. Because Skyrim is one of my favorite games of all time. Easily. It easily is. I have too many children in Skyrim. Do you, Auntie, do you have like a mod that allows you to adopt more children or what? Because I feel like 2 is pretty much the max. Also, for anyone in chat, I do have a question of the day for all of y'all to answer. What was the last video game that you beat and how did you like it? I'm curious to hear everyone's answers. You have 7, including Rufus. That's so many children. So many. So you've killed 3 dragons in Skyrim, Mama Jaw. We love that. You're probably still pretty early on in the game then. We love that though. I am going to run ads here in like 15 seconds, I think. We are at the very beginning, my chat is deciding what order I do things, so they wanted to adopt kid. No, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Mama Jaw, you also are a subscriber, so I appreciate you. I'm going to run the ads. Since you and I will still be able to talk. That's honestly like one of the worst things about running ads after a raid comes in, is that sometimes like people that raid in aren't subscribed and stuff, and like I don't want them to like not be able to like have a conversation with people, you know. But since you are subscribed, we will be running the ads now. Go ahead, grab yourself a snack, grab yourself something to drink, stretch your arms and legs, go use the bathroom, whatever you got to do, you know. I appreciate y'all sticking with me through these ads. Here we go. I'm going to get back to the game here and stuff. Bang, there it is. There are the ads. Switch them back over. Minimize this. We're back in the game. Duck Detective 2. I've heard the Duck Detective games are very, very good. I have not played them myself, though. Hi there. I want something with a political message, and philosophy is my cup of tea. However, I'm not really much of a pop science reader. Interesting. So a political message. There could be something in classics there for sure. When an eccentric Englishman's unwavering punctuality is questioned, he wagers that he can circumnavigate the world in only 80 days, and we follow his almost impossible journey. Well, that I don't think that's political, but it's a good one. It's a good one. There was a movie, wasn't there? Didn't they make a movie based on this? Like in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, around the world in 80 days? My goodness, where is this music coming from? What did you catch? You caught something and music is playing. A singing fish. Okay. I was so confused, chat. You caught a legendary singing fish worth 190 gold. Okay, so the music playing in my ears, was a shock. Great get though, Mama Jawa. Great get. Yes, there's multiple movies and shows and stuff based on the book. Okay. Who was in the one in the 2000s? I feel like, was it Tom Hanks or something? Was there a Tom Hanks movie? Am I remembering that right? It might not have been Tom Hanks. It might have just been someone kind of like a Tom Hanks. I don't know. Let's see here. Les Mis is political, right? I believe Les Mis is political, and there's philosophy and stuff. Perfect fit. It's a perfect match. We love that. Thanks for coming. That's a great get there, Mama Jawa. That singing fish. Oh, amazing match. Thank you, Tish. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Has anyone in here played Tiny Bookshop? If not, I do highly recommend it. It's very, very good. Hey, I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, friend. Let's hope the nice weather holds up until Saturday. Everyone's counting on it for the flea market, right? The flea market. I need to go eat dinner and get kids in bed, so I'm going to lurk. I appreciate you, Mama Jawa. I hope you have an amazing lurk. And I hope the kids go to bed very easily. Only the demo. Okay. I think most people who have the lurk bait fishing have the sound on and off. That's fair. That is fair. I have it turned down to like, it's not super crazy loud. Maybe I will turn the volume off at some point. I haven't gotten like super sick of it yet. It also is going to depend on like if like all of y'all want the volume off, then I'll turn it off, you know. Never heard all this stuff on it before. Okay, see, it's all new sounds to you. I've played some of this game. It's so nice and cozy. It's super nice and cozy. I only have it for the Switch though. Yeah, I could see it being a very, very good Switch game. I could see it being a very, very good Switch game. I passed my last exam. I need a fact book because I want to acquire knowledge. I wouldn't mind challenging myself to a really long read, and I tend to read lesser known works. So you want a fact book here, probably. Tish, you caught a rare marlin worth 98 gold. That's a good get. It's a good get. La Durée, the sweet recipes. For the first time, La Durée unveils the secret recipes behind its legendary macarons and iconic pastries. Rose, strawberry, choux, pistachio, financiers, and every flavor of the world famous macarons. That's my French accent by Philippe Andrieux. Is that accurate? Is that accurate, chat? Is that a good French accent? Okay, they want a fact book, they want knowledge. It's secret recipes. Philippe. It's a good name. Philippe. I'm gonna recommend this book to this person. It is a match. It does work for them. Oh my goodness, Erica, thank you so much for the follow. Hello, friend. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I need to do shout outs. 1 second. I have to give a shout out for Mama Jawa. And then I'm also going to give a shout out to Erica Yoshi because Erica is fantastic, a very fantastic streamer, and I recommend you all go follow them. They are great. I'm so good. How are you? I'm doing really, really well. Having a good time with Tiny Bookshop. We're actually very, very close to being done with it here in terms of everything I want to do. I think I just need to talk to like the professor over here. I don't think there's a lot going on here. You ate too much pie, Tish? What kind of pie did you eat? Because I love a good pie. Oh, stop. You're so sweet. No, you're sweet, Erica. You're fantastic. How's your day been? What have you been up to? I know you say you're good, but now I'm curious about the specifics. Yum pie. Oh, key lime pie. Ooh, I love key lime pie. So good. Such a good pie. Also, Tish, you caught a rare Nimbochromis worth 67 gold. Pretty good. You're at 310 gold now. It's going to take you a little bit, but I think you can catch up to Codcraft and Toast. You just need like almost 3,000 more gold. Professor Wen, I always say to my students, to teach well, you must also be willing to be taught. And you have taught me quite a few things since you arrived. I thank you for that. Despite never being enrolled in this institution, you have been my best student this year. Do I get a degree? Are they going to give me a free degree with no debt? That'd be amazing, chat. Oh my God, it's been so busy at work, but it made the day go by really fast. I'm still here, so I'll be lurking, but I wanted to stop by and support. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope work finishes up here quickly for you, and then you can get home and you can relax and unwind. Maybe get some good food in you. That's what I'm going to do after stream here. I'm going to maybe make myself pasta, perhaps. Maybe. We'll figure it out. Maybe it'll be pasta. Maybe it won't be pasta. Maybe it'll be a pizza. Have a good lurk, though, friend. Hope you have an amazing lurk. And also, yes, lurk bait. We use lurk bait here. Everyone's using lurk bait. It's the hip new thing, right? It's not a new thing, but I feel like there's been a bit of a surge in people using it again recently. My boss sent us some chicken katsu sandwiches. Oh, well, at least you're getting some food then. Because that would suck to be working all day and then basically have to be like, oh, well, I guess I brought something from home and then eat that. But at least you got some like good warm food, you know? That's good. Despite never being enrolled in this institution, you've been my best student this year, which is why I see it as my duty to bestow this onto you. Am I gonna get a degree or not? Oh, what did you catch here? What in the world did you catch here, Tish? It seems like it's worth a lot of money. A manta ray? Let's see, you call a legendary manta ray worth 478 gold. Okay, so you're gonna catch up. You're gonna catch up pretty quickly, I think, actually, if you keep catching things like that. Incredible get, Tish. An honorary diploma after like a year of like what? I barely did anything. Maybe, depends on if my luck holds. I hope it does, Tish. I hope it does. Honorary diploma. Diploma honoris, bestowed upon the proprietor of the tiny bookshop for their services to the students of Bookston U. Whenever you successfully recommend a non-fiction book, plus 3% de fact sale chance. Okay, love that. And now I have a new stamp, chat. I love that. Use it wisely. What in the world am I supposed to use an honorary degree for? It's not a real degree. You can't just use it for anything. Yay, honorary diploma. We did it. We did it. Yay. Now I want some pie, Tish. I want some pie. You there. I'm feeling philosophical. I feel niche books, or I like niche books for the most part, and I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. Please assist me with my search. Okay, so they want a niche book. It might be like I'm thinking maybe a fact book if I have any. I don't have any fact books. Do I have any classic pieces of literature? I have some drama books. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland is a classic, but it's not really philosophical, right? It's psychedelic, but it's not, you know, I don't know. It doesn't quite fit. Also, you caught a branch, Fox. You caught a branch. For 2 gold. 2 gold. Bit of a step down probably from the manta ray that Tish got, but you know what? I enjoy a good branch. So, Auntie, you opened up a chest. The most valuable thing inside is some apple pie. Okay, that's wild that you're getting apple pie, considering we were literally just talking about pie. That's an incredible get. Also, your daily album recommendation. Your random album recommendation for today is Skinty Fia by Fontaines DC. That's an incredible like indie rock post-punk record. It's legitimately like one of my favorite records. That came out what? 21, 22? Something like that. Incredible record. Absolutely incredible record. Highly recommend it. If you're into like rock music, they're a great Irish band. Great Irish band. If you need some more Irish music in your life, highly recommend. What am I gonna check out here? Gonna BBL. I will see y'all. Y'all. Okay, I'm referring to like a singular person as y'all. I will see you when you get back. If you get back, I might be ending stream here within 30 minutes. So we will see. I don't know how long you're gonna be away, but I'm probably gonna be ending at about 3 hours in ish. So I'm gonna start unwinding here in a bit, probably not within like the next 10 minutes or so, but 20 minutes in maybe. Oh my god, I hope I get back before you're done. I hope so too, Tish. I hope so too. But you know what? It's okay if you don't. If I don't see you before then, good night. Good night. Always need more Irish music in my life. Just wrapping some stuff for boxes. I hope that's going well. You like niche books, but classics? This is from 1885. Heidi, the heartwarming story of little Heidi, who lives with her grandfather in the Swiss Alps, changing the lives of those around her for the better. A classic for children all around the world. Okay, I'm just gonna throw it out and see what happens. I'll be honest. It's not the vibe at all. It's not the vibe at all. That's fine. I don't mind it. I just wanted to throw it out there and see what happened. I was obsessed with the Shirley Temple film as a kid. I'm not familiar with it. I don't think I've ever seen a Shirley Temple movie in my life, actually. I'll be so honest. Maybe I should check some out. I don't know. Should I? I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Let's see here. What else do we want to start wrapping up? Is there anything else that we're like almost done with? Looks like there's one more thing at Rye Park maybe I should go do. Complete previous challenges to unlock. Honestly, we are going to go to Rye Park because there's apparently one more thing to do here. We might as well go there and see if we can unlock it. What is popular at Rye Park? Drama, fact, and travel. Drama, fact, and then travel. Oh my god, you must. I'll have to put it on my list to watch then. Because if you're recommending it to me, then I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna check it out, you know? Because I know you, Auntie, you have amazing recommendations. So I'm trusting you here. I went through a whole Shirley Temple phase, like my preteens. I was borrowing all the movies from the library. I love that though. I absolutely love that. That sounds so fun. I know basically nothing about like what Shirley Temple did. I mean, obviously, I know Shirley Temple is like a very, very famous child actress and stuff, you know. But like beyond that, I'm not really that versed in the stuff that, you know, she did. Which is, you know, it's too bad maybe. We're just gonna go with a real simple collection here. We're not gonna go too crazy with it. We're not trying to sell books necessarily. We're coming here to do like actual quests and stuff. I mean, essentially she's just a cute actress with dimples and curls who could dance and sing. That's fair, but you didn't need to do anything else back then, really. You know, acting hadn't really evolved into what it is now. Okay, there's books here on the ground randomly that I am gonna pick up. Okay, I'm just curious if there's anything else here that I'm missing. There are multiple flyers hung up on the notice board. Take a look at the flyers. Fancy yourself a chess dilettante? Join the senior chess club on Mondays and Wednesdays. I've read these before, I think. Pretty sure I read this. But yeah, this is like for this stuff. Hey. We should probably start. Hello? Hey. Man, nobody ever listens. How about I acquire new books? Hey. Whoa, walking right in front of me like that? That's rude. By the way, you're always looking for old books, right? Are you interested in these? They're pretty expensive and I could use the money. I'm fine without buying more books, I'll be honest. I am good. Nope, they don't want to talk anymore. Okay, we will see if someone comes up to us with something they want us to do, I guess. Give me a fact book. Also, I need some poetry in my life, but I'm not going to read any of that popular science. I'm on a deadline. Okay, so we have to find, I don't know, something that's poetic. Let's look at our classics here. Let's see if we can find something. Wait, they want a fact book though, actually. I have tons of fact books here. I don't know if I can give them poetry in here though. I guess we can look and see if there's something that like pops out as poetry. I see like lots of stuff meant to like help people. ABCC, a Buxtonbury crochet collection. A lot of encyclopedia stuff here. Bookworm, a memoir of childhood reading. It's very of the time. I could see that, Auntie. Like Shirley Temple stuff being of the time. But you know what? Of the time isn't necessarily a bad thing. There's lots of stuff that I enjoy that's very of the time. There's plenty of music that I enjoy that like is very of the time. Like the Human League, like they're essentially they're like a synth pop band from the 80s. There's nothing like it anymore. You know, there's lots of stuff like that where it's just like, yeah, no, of the time for sure. So easy, so good. Packed with recipes. It's not really a poetry book. They want poetry. That's the thing that's making this tough. They want poetry. Best examples of graphic design wit, not poetry though. Honestly, maybe I just recommend something here. 226 illustrations. Again, not really what I'm looking for. You have a ton of Audrey Hepburn films as well. I'll tell you once again, I don't think I've really seen an Audrey Hepburn film. I don't think I've ever really sat down and been like, I'm about to watch an Audrey Hepburn film, you know? I'm just gonna throw this. It's not gonna work, but like I kind of don't even feel like finding them something. I kind of just don't feel like it. What? Yeah, no, I haven't. I mean, I've probably seen something with her in it, but like I've never sat down and like consciously done it, you know? Girls, sit down and watch some movies expeditiously. You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will, Auntie. Yo, that concert was absolutely brilliant. I still feel hyped up. I can't believe how many people came and they were singing along too. After all the anxiety I had before the show, I couldn't have imagined a better outcome. And thank you again for all your support, mate. Oh, and you haven't even heard the best news yet. After the gig, we were approached by some people from out of town. They're like a group of organizers who put together alternative music events, and they asked us to play some shows for them. That's exciting, chat. It's very, very exciting. How brilliant is that? One local concert, and we already have more lined up in other cities. I think I need to let it all sink in before I can believe it. We have to practice more than ever now. It's true. But I'll see you soon, all right? And then we can make plans for a real tour. Roman Holiday is my fave. Most people tell you to watch Breakfast at Tiffany's. I'll watch both. Happy 300 followers. Thank you so much, Papas. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you a ton, friend. I hope you're doing well. I had a good time hanging on your stream last night. It was a really, really chill time. I wasn't around for that. I mean, I was around for maybe like half an hour or so. So I wasn't there for like the majority of the stream, but I was there for like a good half an hour. And obviously, it's always a good time hanging out in your stream. What have you been up to? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a nice day. Tell me about your day, friend. I quite like historical settings. I heard the nonfiction here is good, and I'm a traveler. I like reading about real places, so you want a travel book. I'm so happy for you and your community. Thank you so much. You're so kind. You're seriously so kind, and you're so appreciated. Thank you. This person wants a traveling book. Not difficult to find. I have so many of them here. We're gonna find one. You know, we have like almost 20. Also, question of the day, Papas. What was the last video game you beat and how did you like it? I'm curious. I'm trying to hear everyone's answers on this. Gives me ideas for games to play as well, you know? So historical settings. So maybe like something that's like going into Europe or something. Provence to Pondicherry. Starting in Provence and following the routes of early French explorers, Kiris takes us on a journey to discover French culinary influences in far-flung colonial destinations. Honestly, I'm going to recommend it. I think that sounds like a fun book to throw in there. Today, my fiance and I went to the cinema to watch Mortal Kombat 2. It was good. I'm so glad. I still need to watch the first one, and then I'm going to probably wait for the second one to come out on streaming. I think that'd be a good watch. I think that'd be a really good watch. I should do that. I should definitely do that. I'm really glad it's good. Okay, we had a successful recommendation there, thankfully. thankfully. Sigh. Good thing you're here. I'm running out of new reading material yet again, and every time you're not around, this park is something of a book desert. The writing club members have even started swapping books amongst each other when... Wait, wouldn't it be smart to build a small swap shelf? That way people could spontaneously find a read, even if you set up shop elsewhere. That's a good idea. The first one is kind of meh, but this one is better. Well, then that's even more reason to watch the first one, right? Because then I'm caught up for the really good movie. I probably need to do that then. Also, like, you can't really watch the second one without watching the first one, I'm sure. So I'm excited. I'm excited to watch them. You know, I like a dumb action movie every once in a while. I feel like the Mortal Kombat movies are probably like that. You know, I'm into it. I'm into it. The only problem is there aren't enough books in circulation yet. At the club, at least, we've already gone through everyone's books. We would need a few more people to bring their finished books first. Let's say, I would say after around 100 sales, we should have enough books for it. Okay, so 100 books at the park. I know this might not be in your business best interests, but I think it would be great for the community. And anyways, I'll always come to you first to look for the books on my reading list. So we're gonna sell 100 books here then. Not today, but we can maybe, you know, put a dent in it, right? We can put like a small dent into it today, and then maybe another day we'll get it. I don't know, maybe. I'm gonna finish my Powerade actually. And now I'm gonna open up my vitamin water, chat. We finally got onto the second drink. So my second drink, strawberry lemonade, sparkling water. You haven't seen Star Wars. Have you seen Indiana Jones? I have seen the first 2 Indiana Jones movies. For sure I've seen the first one, and I'm like 90% sure I've seen the second one. So those, it's been a while though, so I should probably do like a watch of those as well. I am planning after May 14th, which is the day of our 250 follower celebration and of my birthday stream. For anyone that, you know, hasn't been here, you know, has been lurking or doesn't know, on May 14th, that's next Thursday, I'm doing my 200/250 follower celebration stream, and it's also my birthday stream, and we're gonna be doing GeoGuessr with the community. And it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a really good time. Anyone can play along, even if I don't know you. Okay, if you're lurking in here and you don't know me and I don't know you, you're still very welcome, and I would love to get to know you. So definitely swing by for that. It's gonna be a really good time. You haven't seen Last Crusade with Sean Connery? I don't think I have. No, but I need to. What I was gonna say though is after May 14th, after we have that celebration, I think then I'll start trying to do more regular movie watches. I'll be announcing them in the Discord. So here's the Discord link. If anyone wants to get in on these movie watches, I want to start doing one at least every other week minimum. It might sometimes be like 2 weeks in a row or whatever. But first we're going to go through the Star Wars movies, because I've never seen a Star Wars movie in my life. At least that I remember. I mean, I think I saw, I don't remember which one. Attack of the Clones, I think I saw in theaters as like a 6 or 7 or 8 year old or something like that. Also, thank you for the lurk, Kale. Thank you. I just noticed it's there. I just noticed you hit the lurk button. I appreciate you, Kale. But yeah, I want to start watching them. So definitely get in the Discord if you want to get in on that. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a really, really good time. No Shirley Temple, no Audrey Hepburn, no Star Wars, no Inkart. What am I supposed to do with you? Well, you know what? We're going to work on it, okay, Auntie? We are going to work through these. We're going to make progress on it, I promise. And honestly, it'd be lovely if you were there to watch with me. It'd be lovely. Then you can offer commentary in the background. Hi, Addie. I wanted to stop by and say hi to you, my friend. I appreciate you, Ariel. I appreciate you a ton. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you had some good food today. All of the stuff, okay? I hope all of the things are going well for you and for everyone else. What are you going to get in your chest here? The most valuable thing inside is a pair of enchanted elven gauntlets. We love that. We absolutely love that. But yes, I mean, after the 15th, I'll be at my new place. Yes. And once you're at your new place, you will have a little bit more time eventually to watch stuff. And that'll be exciting. Okay, let's see here. My favorite film is Princess Bride, though. I have seen that. I have seen that a couple of times. Practical Magic is really good too. I'm sure you're a fan of The Craft, Auntie. The Craft. I'm a big fan of The Craft. I think I want to just give this person. I don't know. This is another person that wants like something historical. Probably not a travel book. Do I have any classics here? Anything that would be Macbeth. Macbeth is a historical piece. Apparently they don't like it though. The Craft is weirdly accurate. Nancy is a psycho though. Yeah, no, for sure. It's a great film though. I enjoy it a lot. What should I pick? Something from a series would be nice. I wouldn't mind something with detective. I really enjoyed Case Closed. You want something with a detective. So immediately I start thinking Agatha Christie. Charlotte Holmes? Honestly, that feels like a detective thing, right? It must be. We're gonna Poirot. Poirot is a detective. I had some pretty good food today. I had Oreochette and bolognese for breakfast, and I had Carl's charbroiled chicken sandwich with chicken strips for dinner. There you go. There you go. I don't know what Oreochette and bolognese is actually. I'll be so honest. Mel Brooks movies as well. I need to watch Mel Brooks films. Auntie, we're going to be watching so many films in the Discord from your personal recommendations. We're just going to be watching all of your favorite films in my Discord, I think. So I hope you make it. I hope you make it to those viewings. Woohoo, can't wait to get to the next part of the series. I mean, I did minor in film. I love film. I really do love film. There are just so many classics that I've missed because there are so many classic films out there. Like literally there's almost an infinite amount of films that are considered classics or like cult classics or like just like favorites of people. For the question of the day, one game that I loved and recently went back to play it from start to finish is Ico. It's one of those games that makes you feel things just with ambience music. I am familiar with it. I don't know how to say the name. Eco. I am familiar with that game. I've never played it. I'm familiar with it in like a historical way, in like a cultural way, I would say. Like I know it exists and I know it's sort of like a weird classic in a sense. I love that though. I like weird games like that, or games that are just like very more ambient almost, like ambient gaming, where it's like the vibe of it is almost more of the important thing, you know? Okay, we are just going to be going straight back. I'll be honest. We're just going to go straight back to Rye Park. And we're just going to put a bunch of books in here. What ones sell the best here? It's fact and drama. Fact, drama. We're going to do a lot of those because those are going to be very popular here. And then we're going to do like 7 of all the other types of books, I think, at least. Classic, do 7 of these. And then do kids. Yeah, let's not do as many kids, maybe. The second one described, it would be Eco. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. If you want an interesting, really old film, watch Rashomon from 1950. I'm interested. What is that about? So Oreochette is a pasta shaped like seashells. Okay, I am familiar with that then. I've never had it, but I am familiar with what you're talking about. Also, welcome back, Tish. It's lovely to have you back. I hope you're doing well, friend. We're doing one final quest line, basically, is the plan here. There's a couple of stuff, or there's like one final thing to do. We just have to sell a bunch of books. So we're working on it, you know? Carl's Jr., stupid autocorrect trying to make me sound like Michael Jackson. Some Carl's, hee. Silly. That's silly. Okay, we're opening it up. That was the most half-assed hee ever, by the way. Like I had no enthusiasm behind it. I just did it. Rashomon revolutionized storytelling in film. It gives different perspectives about an event that happened for basically the first time ever. Interesting. That is interesting. Also, fixing my posture. Fixing? Really? I'm going a little bit Connery here. I'm fixing my posture. Also, very half-assed Sean Connery right there. It's in Japanese though, if I remember correctly, so subtitles. I am very good with subtitles. I like subtitles. I like foreign film in general. Also, thank you for the Squidward walking, Tish. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all are amazing. We're trying to sell like 100 books in total here. Not necessarily today, but like we sold some more the day before, so we have to sell most of our books today for it to work out, basically. I'm a big fantasy fanatic. I think happy endings are a lie, though. Witchwood is one of my all-time favorites, but like, don't make a big deal. Okay, so we want a fantasy book. Dreamer's Pool, Blackthorn and Grim 1. It's one of the few films I had to watch with classes that I really enjoyed. I love that. Mel Brooks is great because it's just very silly while still commenting on society, turning a lot of traditional stories on their head. Yeah, we definitely should watch a bunch of Mel Brooks stuff in the Discord as well. I would love to have y'all there for movie nights and stuff. Once we're done with our celebration stream on the 14th, I want to start going through Star Wars because I've never seen Star Wars. And so that should be a lot of fun. I'll probably be doing that. I don't really know what day of the week we'll do them on, but probably like either like Friday or Saturday evenings is what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking maybe like the first Friday or Saturday after the 14th. Actually, that would be the next day after Thursday. So maybe the day after, maybe we just wait for that. We will see. We will see. As we get closer, I'll figure it out, right? But I would love to have y'all there to watch. We're going to start with the prequels, I think, is what our plan was. We were going to start going through the prequels, and then we were going to do the original trilogy. And then maybe we would do the new trilogy as well, maybe? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how it goes through the first 6, you know? We're going to throw this out here. It's a fantasy book. They're happy with it. We love it. Mel Brooks is great because... Okay, I read that already. It's sort of in the vein of Monty Python. Okay. Also, you caught an uncommon oyster, Tish, worth 55 gold. Amazing. Guess I should definitely be there for your Star Wars journey as your Star Wars expert. I agree, Ariel. You absolutely should be there. That'll be like, again, it'll be on a Friday or Saturday. So those are like my 2 days off from stream. So it makes sense to just take advantage of that, you know? I'm a huge sci-fi nerd and I want something short and sweet, but I prefer something not too tragic. Do we have any short sci-fi here? This is 176, but this is like about fighting fascism. I think that might be a little bit too tragic for Fern, because Fern also likes space sci-fi stuff. I just don't have anything for you right now, unfortunately. I have 2 sci-fi books left, and none of them are like space sci-fi. My fave Mel Brooks is Robin Hood Men in Tights. The Young Frankenstein is up there. My friend Bo, I don't maybe Bo's here, I don't know. But Bo, if you're here, Young Frankenstein is definitely one that we're gonna watch in the Discord at some point. Blazing Saddles will never get made today. I've heard that. Yeah, I'm familiar with Blazing Saddles. Never seen it, but I'm very familiar with it. Okay, I'm gonna go for now though. Nerdic wants me in his stream. Hey, have fun in there. Hope you and Nerdic have an amazing time. I appreciate y'all. Also, I don't think I ever gave Erica a shout out. Let me do that. Let me give Erica a shout out here. Boom. There we go. Because I was waiting for the cooldown to get finished. You caught a rare Oreo Chromis Fox worth 67 gold. What day is it today? It's autumn 7th. Shoot, I was supposed to call my granddad like 3 days ago. He lives alone in this big old house, you know? It's more of a cottage, very isolated and close to the woods. Gotta check in with him from time to time. We'll both get worried. 6'7". I must have said 6'7". I didn't even catch it, I'll be honest. I didn't even catch it. But mostly he's doing good. He has tons of woodworking projects, you know? Anyway, I'll go call him right now if you don't mind. Give him my best. Aw, cheers, mate. You're too kind. Well, I'll let Granddad know, and maybe he'll have some good feedback for the song rating, eh? The fishes were 6. Oh, it is, isn't it? It is. I love that. I absolutely love that. Also, chat, do you think I should make my 250 follower celebration and birthday stream like a subathon or something? I've never done it before, and I don't know how to do it really. I don't know what I'm doing, but should I do something like that? I don't know. I'm not sure how to go about it. I don't know how to like set it up or like to actually like provide any sort of incentive. You know, I don't know what I would plan. Hi, I'm looking for a book that suits my interests. Get into a romance novel. Also, I like escaping into fantasy worlds. I really enjoyed Lore Olympus. Oh, audio messed up? Is audio crackly? Is that what's happening? If the audio, game audio buzzy for anyone else. This should go away after like a minute. It seems like every 3 to 4 streams, maybe like once a week, every other week, it varies. It kind of like comes in for like a minute, 30 seconds sometimes, and then disappears. I'm hoping it just goes away here real quick. I will chill here though, and we'll see if it goes away. I'm hoping it just goes away. I mean, it always does. It's one of these things where I don't really know what the solution is to fix it. I've looked it up. I've tried fixing it. It doesn't go away for some reason. I'm gonna go play some Repo off stream with my fiance. Have a beautiful stream, Addie, and happy 300 again. Thank you so much, Papas. Thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you have an amazing Repo session with your fiance. I hope it's so much fun. And thank you so much for the congrats and stuff. I appreciate you, friend. Also, if I have shout out here, I don't know if the cooldown's over yet. Let's see if it is. It might be. It might be. There it is. It's good. Hey, everyone go follow Papas. They are amazing. They are also an amazing streamer. They're fantastic. I mean, I feel so fortunate to have so many amazing streamer friends. Like truly, it's amazing. It's wonderful. Is the audio fixed, by the way? Curious if the audio is fixed. I'm going to take a drink here. I'm going to take a drink here real quick while we figure out if the audio is fixed. Thank you so much, dear friend. No, thank you. Thank you, friend. The audio is fixed. Okay. We will continue then. They are looking for like a romance novel. Okay, we could look for a romance novel here potentially. Fantasy worlds they're into as well, though. Okay, Fault in Our Stars, romance novel. Yeah, absolutely. Coming of age romance novel. Not a single. You needed fantasy in there? Okay, well, I guess there's no fantasy in there. I messed that up. But yeah, the subathon thing. I would have to set up like goals and things for that. And I don't know what I would even set up. Maybe that's something for like 400 or something, you know? Figuring out like some like longer term and advanced comp stuff. Hi, you got another book for me? Romance is a must-have for me, and if there's no happily ever after, I'll cry. I'm a fan of books like Scott Pilgrim's Precious Little Life. Funny that Scott Pilgrim's coming up because we literally just watched Scott Pilgrim in the Discord like a week and a half ago, I think. About a week and a half ago. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It's a good movie. Good movie. Fox, you caught Junk Branch worth 2 gold. It's very valuable. Very broad. What word was I even about to say there? I have no clue. That was just noise. It was good. Scott Pilgrim was good, by the way. My brain is certainly starting to shut off now, so I want to finish this up. A romance novel. Okay, well, we're just gonna immediately guess. We're gonna go Fault in Our Stars to see if this works. It was perfect. It was perfect. Again? What do you mean again? Oh, another branch. Okay, I for a second I got scared and thought you meant that my audio was being weird again all of a sudden. And I was like, oh no. This hasn't happened before. It happens every once in a while. Oh no, yeah, the branch, yeah. You know what? You can probably, get enough branches, you can build a house, Fox. Okay, I'm very, very close to 100. Please just get it. You're kidding me. I got the 97. I got the 97. 98? Wait, there's another person in here. Please buy 2 more. Just 2 more. 98. 98. I need 100. So we need to come back another day. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. I'm gonna do it real quick. I'm just gonna throw a ton of books in there, come back real quick. I'll be honest. We're just coming back real quick. We don't need to worry about too much of this. We're just gonna go like clear this out. What do we got? Drama and fact. Boom, boom, boom. Then fact. And then we'll just go like, I don't know, we could probably just do like a bunch like this. I'll be honest. I just go like that and then travel at the bottom. I think that's pretty decent. That's a decent amount. I mean, it's fine. Whatever. I don't care. It's over 100 books, which means people are going to buy less, but I don't care about it really. I just need to sell a couple more books. You caught an uncommon fish fillet burger worth 5 gold dish. Do y'all like fish? Like eating it and stuff? I don't eat fish, but I'm curious if like y'all like fish. You got all the wood, Fox. It's funny. That's very funny, Fox. It's very funny. See what you're doing there, Fox. I see it. I'm seeing through it, okay? Oh, I'm excited to eat something here. I'm getting really excited to eat food. What do we think I should eat? Should I do pizza? Should I do pasta? What are we all thinking? What's the latest headline? I could really use something with a political message and philosophy. Political message. We're gonna just like honestly, you know what? Macbeth maybe? Cleopatra and Frankenstein? Thinking pasta pizza. Well, there is like macaroni pizza. That is a thing. So, you know, does it Hamlet might have, honestly, Hamlet might have a little bit of a political message, right? No? Okay. I don't know. Honestly, I'm just here to get the final 2 books, which we've already done, I think. I think we finished it up. Did we? Did it count? Yes, it did. So I'm just gonna have to come back one more day to finish that up, which is wonderful. I've had it and enjoyed it. Okay, I don't think I've ever had macaroni pizza, but I'd try it. Like obviously if it's a vegetarian version of it. I don't know if there's like a meat version of it or if there is meat. Hamlet is political in the sense that they're murdering people from the throne. That's my brain was like, I feel like Hamlet is political, but apparently they didn't see the political message. You caught a streaked spine foot fox worth 37 gold. We love that. Oh dear, you should really ban me from your shop. I shouldn't buy any more books. My shelves at home are already aching under the weight, and I'm too ashamed to even tell you how many other services besides the shelves are filled with books. Who up streaking they spine foot? Me. It's a mess. But what can I say? There's always something interesting out there that I haven't read yet, or that has a new edition. All right, why don't we keep it to 1 book today? Do you have anything you can recommend? Okay, so you want a classic piece of literature. Honestly, we're just gonna go into classics and just pick one. We're just gonna throw it out there. Didn't seem like it was anything too complicated. I mean, it directly addresses the corruption of the monarchy, so yes. Apparently the game doesn't think so, Auntie. Oh, to be quite honest, I'm not entirely sure if I already own this. Thank you. Well, that's fine, Tilda. You can absolutely already own it and still buy it again. That's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's a different version of it. It's a different edition, maybe. Okay, we're doing pretty well. We're gonna make over 100 today for sure. I mean, we're selling a lot of books, chat. We're selling a lot of books. Got a sec. Another recommendation. Hi, you're the highlight of my route. Give me something with a low page count. They don't want an advice book. We're just gonna honestly go directly into drama and just find something. Yeah, 192 Wash Day Diaries. Graphic novel. Boom. Not a lot of pages. That's all they needed. That was their only requirement. Next, they're gonna say Julius Caesar isn't political. I don't. You know what? Honestly, it's an apolitical book, Auntie. There's nothing political in there. I'm sure somebody out there. I would love to hear somebody say it's not political. I would love that. I think that'd be so fun. I want to hear that argument. I'm into horror. Also, I'd love to read something classic. We have like Frankenstein here or something. Honestly, from 1926, Poirot. Maybe not horror, actually, though. This is tough. We're just gonna throw Poirot out there. Kind of common salmon dish worth 28 gold. You now have 992 gold. We love that. I say that a lot, don't I? We love that. I should get an emote for that. A we love that emote. I never would have looked there. You can't go wrong with a classic like The Murder of Roger Ackroyd. We do love that. And we love that. Yeah, I should figure out an emote for that, maybe. Oh. I could just make 3 separate emotes. We love that. I don't know. Or, I mean, I could maybe figure out how to, like, maybe an animated one that just we love that, where, like, it switches and then, like, there's a pause at the end and then it, like, repeats, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. That might be what we want, though. That might be what we want. Okay, there we go. We just have to come back tomorrow now. We're just going to do the same thing. We're going to fill it up again. And then pause at the end, too. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know what kind of pause. A pregnant pause, perhaps. Okay, buying some of those books for no reason. Okay. Now we're immediately going back to Rye Park. And we're going to just go like this, honestly. Whoop. 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 I don't actually like that. What I want to do is I want to go like this. Because it doesn't matter to me. The book distribution. Okay, you caught gummy worms. Gummy worms are delish. I absolutely would love some gummy worms. We're going to just go like this again. Just go crazy with like this stuff. There we go. That's fine with me. Again, we're not coming back here to really sell a lot of books. Coming back here to turn in the quest. That's all I care about now, chat. We're turning in the quest. More like yummy worms. You're right, Fox. You are right. Do y'all like the peach rings? Peach rings are good. The peach rings when they have like the powdered sugar on them or whatever. Ooh, delish. Absolutely delicious. One of my favorite foods. Well, you know, I'm being hyperbolic, perhaps, a little bit. I like them a lot, though. I think they're a very, very good candy, a very good snack. And here we go. Book, please. This person needs a recommendation. I get to pick a book. One kid's book, please. Here you go. There's a kid's book right there. Easy. They had no other, like, really, they didn't want it to be dry, I guess, so I had a little bit of a risk there to pick something dry, but truthfully, like, I wasn't that concerned. Like, they sometimes people will have, like, lots of stipulations. They didn't have a lot. You won't believe what I discovered. Our strategy worked. People have been reading so much around here. The books have been turning up everywhere. Some people left them on benches, and some even started stacking them next to the park's entrance. We love that. Boost to the book economy. Sell 100 books at the park. Reading in the park is alive and well, thanks to your prolific book output. So the swap shelf funded by our Writers Club, is finally ready. Here, let's go put it up together. Love it. You help Fern dig a small hole to fit the swap shelves post into. It takes some careful leveling, but looks good now. Amazing. Isn't it nice? We kind of built it in the image of your bookshop. I see that, yeah. Thanks for your help in making it happen. I think it'll raise the interest in reading even more. I think so too. That's gorgeous. I love that that's here. I love that like this game, like the world like kind of evolves as you do things. The tiny bookshop, truly an institution of neighborly goodness. Checked for new reading material. They're all a bit quotidian. But this one will do. Quotidian is a great word, by the way. Quotidian, what does that mean? Quotidian. Ooh. They're all a bit everyday or commonplace. Recurring daily. So it's like commonplace, I think, is how yeah, it's like basic and stuff. Okay, I like that. That's a great word, quotidian. You remove the book and replace it with one of your own. Okay, here's another recommendation. Hi, you're the highlight of my route. Give me something straight from the stage. You want like a play? Bet we can find one here. I bet we can find one. Moby Dick, Catcher in the Rye. Let's look in drama. There might be one in here. It's a novel, collection of poems here. Hard Times. The Seagull is a play. Boom. We've done it. Amazing. Excellent. How very theatrical. How very theatrical indeed. Here's another recommendation. Maybe I need to add a movie recommendation of the day, like your album of the day. That you should do that. You absolutely should do that. It's really easy to set up. Super duper easy to set up. And I think that'd be fantastic. Wow, that's a new personal best. I heard the nonfiction here is good. I normally prefer short and sweet books, and I wouldn't mind a book that included animals. Animals, you say? Can we find something in the fact section about animals? It's possible. It's very possible. I love movies and music. I also love movies and music, Fox. Like they're both just so like good at being like a good distraction. Honestly, I got nothing for you. I got nothing for you here. We also have stopped caring a little bit. A little bit, maybe. Just wrapping up the day, I think, is primarily my goal at this point now. Just wrap up the day. Think we're good, you know? What do we got going on here? If it's easy one, you know, just dropping by real quick. Please give me one more whodunit for my collection. Okay. So if we got like a Poirot here or something. Miss Agatha Christie, it's Agatha Christie immediately. I mean, you're looking for a whodunit. That's Miss Whodunit. Boom, done. Hello, Shadow Sorceress. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a nice day. Okay, we need to do another recommendation here. Hello, dear. I'm trying to read more from female authors, and I wouldn't mind something with a detective. A fan of books like Dreamer's Pool. Okay, more female authors with a detective. Again, I would love another Agatha Christie here. Do I have more Agatha Christie? I don't have more Agatha Christie. I got nothing for you. I'm very sorry, but I got nothing for you. It's unfortunate, but it's, you know, it's how it goes sometimes. Okay. I mean, some of these people are buying a huge stack of books. Just huge stacks of books here. Okay. I mean, Miriam is going crazy with these books. This is like 15 books, something like that. Wild. Absolutely wild, chat. And there's the day. There is the day. God, I love how this game looks. It's such a nice looking game. I love the art style. It's so cozy. So cozy. Okay, there we go. That was a beautiful day. We finished up a bunch of stuff there. I mean, Rye Park is done now. Let me check. I'm curious. So in the game, we ended up finishing up. So this is going to be like the end of what we've done in the game. I barely did anything in the castle ruins. There's stuff to do there that I just never ended up doing, but I haven't started it. And so I don't really want to 100% complete everything, I guess. But we finished up University, Lighthouse, Rye Park, Hospital, Cafe Liberty, Waterfront Square. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we finished up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a little over half. A little over half of the locations we ended up finishing, which is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. Flea Market, we would have to play until winter again to finish this. And that's definitely not happening. And then for... Whoop, come on, game. Come on. Far Beach, we would have to... Oh, we would just have to go there again, I guess. But yeah, no, I'm content with this. I'm very content with this, chat. I don't mind that being sort of where we leave off on the game. I think that that's like a very decent, what do you call it? Like decent progress we made. I think it's good. Okay, let me save and quit, and I'll pull up my camera, my actual camera, full screen. I'm full screen now, chat. Thank you all for coming by. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me through this. Thank you for the raids, Mama Jawa and Ada Van Halen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all hanging with me with this. Anyone in here who's not already in the Discord, definitely join the Discord. Because we're going to be watching lots of movies in there coming up. Lots of Star Wars and stuff. Also, I'm trying to post more clips on TikTok. Please follow me on TikTok. Or Instagram or YouTube, if you use those instead. If you have a preference for one of those, follow me on whichever one you use. I'm trying to get some more follows on there and stuff. Also, we're doing our celebration on the 14th, May 14th, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be there. We're doing GeoGuessr. We're celebrating my birthday. We're celebrating 250 followers. It's going to be an amazing time. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. Let me find who I am going to raid, because we need somebody to raid now, right, chat? Let's see. Who is live that I want to raid? There's tons of people. So many people. We're sorting by views here because sometimes like the recommended for you, it just jumbles everything up in a weird order that makes no sense to my brain. Whereas when I sort by viewers, I kind of know more like where like my friends are going to be, because I know like on average where they are in that list, because that's like the default list. So I understand where they get placed in there a little bit better. Whereas the recommended one is weird. It's weird sometimes. Let's see here. Who are we going to raid? Do we want something chill? Do we want another like cozy thing? Because we can do that. I have a friend who's doing Fields of Mystria. Fields of Mystria is basically like a Stardew Valley game. For those of y'all who aren't familiar with it, Fields of Mystria might be the cozy vibe after this. Because some of y'all also that came in on the raid were watching Stardew Valley. So they have been streaming for 6.5 hours though. But you know what? If they're on right now, doesn't look like they're ending within the next 5 minutes. So I think that's what we're going to do. Here is my raid message right there. Copy and paste this and then comment it in the chat. Let's do the raid. We are going to raid Cass Effect, who is amazing. Very good friend of mine. They are super chill. I will see y'all over there. I appreciate y'all once again. I will see y'all on Sunday with Pokemon Leaf Green. Bye, everyone. Adios.